What is up? What is up, everybody? Greetings, hello, and welcome. All right, I think we... Yeah. All right. What is up, everybody? I just realized that YouTube chat is not showing up on the screen, but I can definitely see you guys, so don't worry about that. YouTube chat, can you do me a favor if you're out there and just simply say something now that the stream is actually live? Let me see if you guys actually show up in the... Because, like, I can see you on my side, but I don't think it's showing up on the actual text on screen. I don't think it's a problem, because, like I said, I can still see you guys, but just shout out. Let me know. YouTube. Give me something, YouTube chat. Let me make sure that you are either not showing up or something's not working. Got no audio? It should be coming up on your end. Should be okay. Okay, yes, you are showing up. Yes, you are. Yes. Cool. So it is working.
Hi, 10 months in my birthday. Gonna be a giant stream today.
Gonna be a good stream today. It's gonna be an excellent stream today. What's up, Freelancer? Thank you for the sub. Let's keep going here. Guys, last time we were here, we got done with all of the supports. Today, it is a continuation of even more. We're going to be doing all of the DPSs for the team up, and if you guys don't know how this works, basically, we're going to be taking 18 of every single character. We've gone through, like I said, through the supports and the tanks. Now we're going to be doing the DPSs and seeing which of their team ups is the strongest in the most scientific method possible, which is an 18v18 tournament. We do have a, thank you, Lucky, for the gifted. We do have a goal today for Twitch sub, in particular, new Twitch subs, to add an extra 1K to the viewer goal for the video on this, because it looks like the video itself is actually losing a bit of steam, but that's okay. So yeah, that is the goal. Chat, I need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna be real quiet for a second. I need you to tell me if you can hear my AC in the back, because it is warm today, but I could probably do without if you can hear it. Can you guys hear the whoosh of it? Did it work? Yes, it did. Thank you for the extra 5.
Did it work?
Yes, it does work. Thank you for that. There, I'm gonna be extra quiet. Tell me if you can hear it. I don't think it's coming through. I think if it's coming through, it's like ever so slightly, to the point like you wouldn't really even notice it. Yeah, just hear buzzing. That could just be me. Yeah, I think it's okay. I might end up turning it off. We'll see. I think it's okay though. I don't think it's gonna be too major of a problem. All right. Still no audio on mine for some reason. Damn, that's rough. My laptop fans are louder. Can't hear it without when you're talking. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so when the actual game is going, it shouldn't be a problem. All right, cool. Yeah, because it's background noise enough that I don't think it'll be noticeable, but yeah, anyway. All right, invite your friends, uncles, nieces, nephews. We need people. We need people, so go tell your friends. Drop it in a Discord server. I don't care. We need people to join the game. Just don't be annoying. First time here on the stream. Love the YouTube videos. Hey, what's up, dude? Hopefully you enjoy your time here. We all have a good time here. It's always fun. All right, let me go ahead and get this pulled up here. I think, let's see, it's this screen and this screen, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, beautiful. So for our first character we're going to be doing today, the character everyone is so good at. Everyone is so good at this character. It's Black Hat, and her team-ups are with Panther and Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm sure this can only go well. We can barely hear with how low down the AC. Okay, good. Are you going in any order? Yes, we're going alphabetically. That's just simply because the Marvel Rivals official website, I just decided to choose it this way. That's the order that they have them in here, and I figure that's fine enough, right? Any order just is fine. All right, anyway. Let me go ahead and get predictions up here for the Twitch chat. If you guys want to participate in a little bit of speculative channel point gambling, jumping over to Twitch. That's where we're going to be doing this here. So it's Panthers team up versus Spiders team up. All right. Predictions are up. Go ahead and funnel on in. It looks like we've got a couple spots still available here. I'm going to be rotating teams around here in just a bit. Not going to lie, I hope Spidey doesn't go until Monday. I'm off Monday. Oh. Well, it's fairly down on the list, so there's not... Yeah, let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Yeah, there's a good chance he doesn't go until later. So, yeah, you've got a good chance. It'll be a skill gap of BP wins. Yeah, team-up-wise, like, actually looking at the team-ups between the two, I really do think that the Panther team-up is just a bit stronger. The Spider-Man team-up is not nearly as good, in my opinion. It's interesting, but it's just not nearly as, like, powerful as the potential that the Panther team-up has, right? All right, cool. How do you join? Great question. If you're on YouTube, you can see how to join in the description. If you're on Twitch, you can use !rules. Also says in that little yellow orangish text on the bottom of the screen here. But basically, you should be able to just look up my name, Meeson777, and that should get you going. 2 grabs is OP. I don't know, dude. It's good, but I feel like just the sheer raw power spike. I don't know. I could be wrong. A lot of people seem to be leaning more towards Spider. I guess we'll see. Anyhow, shall we get going? Looks like we got 18. I'm going to randomize teams. Let's see here, going to the top. All right. At the top, as per usual, if this is your first time here, how this works, the captain, i.e. the anchor for the team, is always going to be the actual, like, non-Black Cat or non-whatever character we're testing player. So in this case, Hurricane, you are the Black Panther. Mitzi, you are the Spider-Man. Let's do this thing. Oh. Hold on. We've got a poor person. Find the poor person. Find them and cast them into the fire. I'm sorry, Yosef, but you are too poor. We have an open slot. Let's try this again. PS4 Warrior. Yeah, here we go. All right, predictions are up. Everyone's voted in. We are loading in. Let's do this thing. Poor person. We must find them and eat them. Warrior. But a skill chap matchup anyway. This is a hard character. Team-ups won't decide this. I kind of agree. Anchor's allowed to fight. Absolutely, anchors are allowed to fight. Let me turn off the AC here. I want to be able to hear the game a little bit. They're getting the anchor bonus too. Yes. Who's who? Guys, I told you who the captains are. What's good? What's up, Nightmare? Why? Yusuf, I'm sorry, but the game literally won't launch with you. Like, it physically won't let me play with you because you're on a PS4. All right, Spider-Man with the cats versus Panther with the cats. Let's see how it goes. They're gonna be rolling out. Panther and Cat definitely are much similar to each other in terms of play style, but the Spider-Man definitely a pretty strong team up. Seems to be. This will be a real cat fight, yeah. Seems to be a pretty good one. Let's see how this do. Lots of tethers back and forth. Oh, Blue with the opening lead. It's a small lead, but it is an opening lead. Spider-Man out here trying to defend the point. Red is the first to cap, but it's not by kills. Meanwhile, oh, here comes Team Red. Answering back. Definitely getting to secure the point and a bunch of kills in the process. Lots and lots of claws every which direction. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart, using the fish, because a lot of these characters are built around the speed. Like, pretty much everyone here is built around speed. Like, using a movement ability here. Red with a massive, massive lead right now. A huge lead right now. Characters getting some health back here. They do get health kind of passively over time. Whiffed chain out there from one of the Black Cats. Fire Falcon diving into the center. Kills wise, it's fairly close. If we're looking here, the kills are actually fairly close on both sides. It's zone control right now that has the Spider-Man team up in advantage. Oh, but right there, that was a huge amount of kills. Oh, Blue is dead all over the place. It's a slaughterhouse. If you aren't spamming the fish, you're trolling. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. All right, next zone. Everyone's moving out. A lot of death still. Blue's actually getting some kills here. Diving into the crew. I feel bad for all the controller players because dive is weird on controller. It's wacky. Let's go, Spidey. This is weird to say, yeah. Support players deciding which character they hate the least. Is Spider-Man or Black Panther? Okay, Blue in control this time. This could be the lead that they need. Those little... They only need a couple of these up in order to get the vision up for the entire team, basically. Oh, ult's coming out on all sides. Very nice. Oh my gosh, it's so much murder. Red is close to taking it, but not quite yet. Blue is still giving it their all. Let's check this point of view. Yeah, lots of death as Red is just diving that center point. Blue seems to be much more in control of the space, though. Like, Red is, like, kind of coming into it. Lots of damage back and forth, both teams. Yo, we are neck and neck right now. Blue at 190 and some change, with Red also at 190 and some change. This is a close fight. TBH VP right now is not exactly healthy for the game, being able to solo dive a backline in a team-based game. I mean, that is kind of your goal, though, if you're going to play dive. You kind of have to be able to do some of it on your own, because that's the nature of dive. But, yeah, I know what you're saying, and VP is just annoying. Okay, whoever controls the zone probably just takes the whole game here. We have no supports in this one, so it's really a battle of the glass cannons right now, because no one heals unless they can peel away from a fight for 5 seconds, which in this chaos, good luck. Okay, Team Red, the first to take Spider-Man. If they can hold it, they win this entire game. All they got to do is hold now. All they got to do is hold. Spider-Man himself on his way back. Trying to get back into the zone. Ults have been pretty much all spent. Gamer spinning out his ult, but so damaged and going down. Yeah, lots of injuries. Everyone is super duper low here. It is really could be anybody's game right here. Anybody's game. Spider-Man and Black Panther could take either side of this, but it's looking really good for Spider-Man. Unless Panther can finish them off and get them off of this zone, it is a Spider-Man victory. Congratulations to Team B, Team Spider-Man. Black Cat's better team up is scientifically now the Spider-Man. We had, yeah, okay, I was going to say there's the Panther. Yeah, okay. Yeah, kills-wise, it's very, very close. It looks like there wasn't actually as many kills overall on Team Spider-Man. It seems like the kills were a lot more distributed along the top. Yeah. Yarrow on the cat was going insane. Meanwhile, over here is a lot more just kind of generally spread out. But definitely not bad at all. Definitely not bad. All right, we've got to keep rolling on. We have a lot of heroes to get through. I don't know if we're going to get through them all today, so you guys will definitely have to subscribe, follow, etc. Because we stream Mondays and Saturdays starting at 3 p.m. We also stream on Sundays starting around 10:30 or 11. But next up here, alphabetically, is, if we want Black Cat, what better than a Black Panther to follow up? Also, does anybody else find it funny that Black Cat is, like, significantly bigger than Panther in here? Like, by a factor of, like, 1.5. It's pretty large. Anyway, this one is between Storm and Magic. So we're going to jump on back here. We got this here. Here, let me give me a second. Let me stand at my desk. I need some movement in my digits. Felicia is quite huge, TBF. Yeah. Storm gonna go crazy. Yeah, team up wise, let's quickly like catch up with this in case you guys aren't familiar. The Storm team up triggers an elemental power within his armor, dealing damage and applying slow surrounding enemies while attaching vibranium marks. So it's an activated ability. It basically creates a little explosion around him that does all of that. Meanwhile, the Magic team up is just like the rewind, and the upgraded version of it allows him to explode it on command. So personally, I think the Storm team up is better at base, but I think the Magic team up has a better opportunity to do spicy things, right? Because it's basically the same thing if you spam it, if you like just tap it 1-2. But the Storm team up at base, I feel like a bit stronger. All right. If you played with us in the last game, please do me a favor. Back out of the lobby, count to 5 Mr. Fantastics, and then you can immediately rejoin. This just gives us an opportunity for some people to cycle back in. Kind of think Storm's got this because BP notoriously has trouble with flyers. Yeah, but there's only one Storm. It's not going to make the biggest a difference, you know? Like, unless the Storm is insane. I don't know. Magic is more of a mobility. I think Storm will win if Storm plays good. Yeah, but my point is that the main reason you like the Storm team up is that immediate, like, 1-2 explosion, right? My point is that with the Magic fully enhanced, it allows you to kind of do that. It's a little artificial, but you could pull it off, basically. But, yeah. The upgraded version is better, I guess, or at least on par. And there's a little bit more flexibility to it. 34 Panthers in one place is gonna... This is what I imagine hell looks like, yeah. Alright. Got our peoples. Everyone cycled. Looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do our thing. As a reminder, if you are a donator, you can guarantee yourself a spot on either team on any character that we're currently playing. So if you really want to play Storm and Magic, just, you know, that's the way to do it. Otherwise, it is going to be random. Captain Crunch, you're going to be the Storm. This is Team Storm. Carly, you're going to be the Magic. This is Team Magic. Let me go ahead and quickly refresh the predictions here real quick for the Twitch viewers at home. Everyone had that, like, for sure being a Spider victory, but that was a very close game. That was not nearly, like, a guaranteed victory like y'all had him at, you know?
Hello everyone, how's the pup feeling? Didn't you say you had to take him to the vet last week? Hopefully didn't.
Oh no, it cost
too
him
much.
4 times the amount of what we got him for. It was an $800 hospital visit. It wasn't the vet, it was the hospital. Like the emergency room for puppy. So, yeah. Predictions going up here. Yeah, he got a foxtail up his nose. The previous tenants of where we're now currently living did not take care of the house at all. So we've done a really good job. Oh.
I want Punisher when he's an anchor in Joe Medi.
Joe Medi, gotcha. Joe Medi. Punny. Got it. Thank you. So yeah, the previous tenants did not take care of the property. There was foxtails and weeds all over the place. We've already done a pretty good job of clearing everything up. But there's this one patch that we thought probably was okay. Turns out it was not okay. He was going out to the bathroom. He went over to that area and I went, he's probably fine. Probably. And I went to go get him a treat because we're trying to reward him for going outside. And I came back and he was sniffing and snoffing and scratching at his face. And I went, fudge. I tried to grab it. I tried to get a hold of the foxtail and pull it out myself. Right? That didn't work. So into the vet hospital he went because it's a life-threatening thing. Something so little is a life-threatening thing. But yeah, dude, it was not happy with that. All right. Anyway, let's do this thing. American healthcare, or even the pets come would cost more than the rent to take care of. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Actually, literally insane. Got the dog for $200 from a lady a couple cities away. But
I want to be number one.
You want to be number one? Number one in what? What does that mean? Oh, for the for the donations. Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate your donation. He wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. All right, here we go. Storm, Magic, a whole lot of Panthers. Let's see who's the strongest. And they're off. Let's see how they do. Hopefully nobody presses the button. Have I seen anybody press the button and rewind themselves to the start? I don't think so. Okay, good. All right. Storm, Magic, going in. Both are going to meet each other about the same time. Magic just starting to throw hands with anything in the center here. Point-wise, it's looking like Blue is the first to get some pressure onto it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. The Storm team up is kind of struggling. Yeah, Red's the first to take zone. It's a fair portion of kills back and forth. I think we're going to see a very similar thing we saw with Black Cat.
What gives you a better profit return?
Oh.
No, continue the story.
What gives you a better profit return on YouTube? Super chats or memberships? Honestly, if you want to really support me, if you actually want to like support me legitimately in a way that has the least amount of cut from the company, go to Patreon. They have the smallest poll on it. Thank you, Lucky Warlock, for the extra 2. This is hell, says somebody from the Black Panther team. Dude, look at all the spears. Look at all the spears. It's like kind of like fireworks. It's kind of cool. Okay, it is the... I believe this is the... Which one is this? This is the Storm team up. Yeah, the Storm team up currently in the lead. Mostly just by points on the board from the zone, though. Not necessarily because kill-wise, the Team Magic still has quite a few kills. We're going to weed out all of the controller players. They're going to have carpal tunnel by the time we're done. How's Magic team up winning? No. Yeah, the blue team is Team Storm. Blue team is Team Storm. In fact, if we jump here, Captain Crunch is actually doing a very good job with kills. I am curious to see how this ult is going to go. I really want to see how Captain Crunch's ult goes. Okay, zone is up. My aim is true 6,000 times, yeah. Hey, only 36 or 38. Or however many. Oh, he tries it, just immediately drops, dude. Storm team up close to taking the zone again. Yep, yet again. It really is coming down to who gets these zones. Massively on mattering who gets these zones. Magic, on the other hand, trying to do her best. Yeah, Storm still... It's interesting. I'm curious to see like the actual team up trigger in place, because I'm not like every time I'm switching to different people. Finally, there's one, and that one actually got a kill. Most of the team ups I'm seeing aren't even active, like they aren't even being used. Like look at the team up icon down there, right? Like almost everyone is just like not even touching them. And those have a long cooldown too. Maybe people are forgetting. I'm not sure. Maybe people are out of sorts. That was disorientating. Oh my gosh. Are we going to get the score limit? Dude, we got the score limit with only on zone 2. Holy crap. People were dying like crazy. I just looked away for a second. I was just yapping. And they only got the second point for a W. That's insane. Okay, let's take a look at some of the stats here. Yeah, dude. Wow. The Storm team up had a lot more final hits. You can see the jump here. Maybe it's just a matter of the BPs being all on Team Blue, though.
If it's possible, let me get in for Blade.
Surgery, I can get you in there, sure. I'm assuming your in-game name is similar. There we go. One had a Jeff. Was there a Jeff in there? Oh, as in the team up. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I didn't see a Jeff in there. That would have been a big difference. Unsurprisingly, offensive team up win in an offensive matchup. No. Typically, it's the defensive one that wins. Any team up that kind of balances out the character tends to be the one that wins more often. Because it helps out, like, if there's, like, a little bit of tanking, it helps them stay on the point a little bit longer. It's like, chat, can I be a nerd for a second? Can I be just a bit of a nerd for just a second? With a really weird analogy that some of you are going to understand and some of you are not. You should hydrate. You're right. Actually. Okay. Good hydration. Good call. Yes, it's Jerry. Okay, good. Cool. TDT nerd time. Yeah. Okay, so it's like this. Having healing or tanking, right? That is like increasing the balancing out the side of a multiplication equation, right? So think of it like this. Like if I've got 1 times 4, right? What does that equal, chat? What's 1 times 4? Come on, chat. I believe in you. Good job. All right. And what's 1 plus 4? 14. Good job. Good job, chat. Good job. All right. We got 5. Yeah. All right. Now, what's 2 plus 3? This is too difficult. Come on, chat. I believe in you. 2 plus 3. There we go. Some people are getting it. Still 5. Yeah. But what's 2 times 3? Come on, chat. I believe in you. 6. Good job. So even though the two things have the same sum, the multiplication of those two are bigger if the two sides are more balanced. Likewise, you know, we're seeing this if we upped one of the numbers. 3 times 3 is bigger than 4 times 2, right? Like it's always, if you can balance out both sides, it's always more powerful. It's always a bigger number. It's like that, right? When you got like a team that's super offensively forward, they're pretty much all or nothing, right? But if you have just a little bit of tanking or a little bit of healing in there, it basically balances out the equation, so it makes it the overall firepower bigger. You can think of it like this. You can think of it like this. A more practical way to look at this. I know not all of you signed up for this. This is like game theory, like not game design, game theory kind of a thing, right? If I have a sniper rifle that deals, let's say, 100 damage, right? But it takes 10 seconds to fire, right? Or I have let's say a pistol that deals 20 damage and fires once every second. Overall, the damage is the same, right? Like the basic damage profile, the maximum damage output between the two is the same, coming up to 200 every 10 seconds, right? But if I increase the damage, 1 point of damage, if I increase the sniper rifle's damage by 1 point, I get 101, right? It's just like 1% increase. But if I increase the pistol's damage by 1 point, what do I get? I get 110 because I'm firing once every second, and you see what I'm saying? It's a 10% increase. It's a difference between rate versus value. Brother, we care not. This is cool, dude. This is how you balance a game. This is how it works, which is why think about it like this. This is why there are no abilities in the game that you can give to another person, because like a DPS pool or a tank pool can do this, right? This is why tank pool is so strong for a while. This is why there's no abilities that increase fire rate specifically, because damage boosting that character would be way better. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gets what I'm saying. All right, you know what? Fine. Nobody appreciates the math of games. This is why that's why not everyone gets to be a game designer. Anyway, it's Black Widow time. You guys know the drill. It's between Hawkeye and Phoenix. Let's go ahead and jump back over here. Let them nerd out. I have a math certificate. I went to college for this shit. I specifically got a degree in game engineering. Tank pool E, brother. That's why I literally said that's the only exception, and why partially he was so damn strong. I've heard enough. Give Luna another unannounced skin. Exactly. All right, come on. Join on in. Join on in. Once again, if you played with us for the last game, back out, count to 5 Mr. Fantastics, and then join back in. Give people a chance. Forgot about Widow. Hadn't everybody? Revert Black Widow. She's a better character now. And ironically, it's the same thing I'm talking about. She did the exact same thing that I was just yapping about. All of that about like rate versus value is exactly what they did. Black Widow was value first. She was a sniper rifle. She had a bunch of damage, but it was slow. All I said, and I even suggested this shit, and y'all said, no, they're not gonna do that. That's boring, blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly what they did. I said just increase her rate of fire. That's all they gotta do. That's literally, I was there. I was the guy. I feel like the dude in like a movie saying, the end is near, holding up the sign. I was right. Just suck it. World should be better though. But anyway, let's randomize. All right. Team 1, Mr. Bean Dip, you are going to be Phoenix. Team 2, Grief Sick. That's an interesting name. Grief Sick, you are going to be Hawkeye. Let's do this thing. She's uninspired and low skill now. I mean, yeah, but at least she's balanced. At least she doesn't have negative infinity win rate. Prediction. Oh, yeah, the prediction. Yeah, my bad. Y'all like to say, nah, not me. But then it ends up being the thing. It ends up being you, chat. It's getting banned quite a bit from what I've seen. Yeah, Widow's a lot better now. Significantly better. They need to change her star rating. I could get behind that, actually. All right, Phoenix versus where's our Hawk? Hawk 2-Eye, where'd he go? Were you the first bee who suggested they give Hawkeye the Black Hat shop menu, or was that someone else? That was not me. All right, lots of fire down range. It's a laser show. Oh my gosh. Team Blue, like the freaking Redcoats, opening fire and all reloading, but annihilating. Absolutely just clearing out Team Red. Oh, there's their Hawkeye. He's going down. Team Blue with a confident control of the space right now. They gotta hold cover. You gotta hold cover, guys. I know Rivals players don't understand the concept of not getting shot at and just simply demand their healers to do more for them, but you gotta hold cover here. That's not Grief Sick. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I guess they worked it out. Somebody figured it out. Yeah, somebody figured it out. Grief Sick just, I guess, just wanted to play Widow. I don't know. As long as the team up is active, I don't care. Okay, Red's now in control here. Hey, this might be a close game. Yeah, if they are able to hold this all the way out to the end, they've got an opportunity to tie the score here. Ooh, kills on both sides. Very nice at Hurricane. Red's still in control. Yeah, oh, blew at the very last second. Blew at the very last second, but it is a close game. Anybody could take this right now. Which side is which? Blue is the Phoenix, red is the Hawkeye. So you can see, where is they? I don't know where they are. I may have bet on the wrong one. Yeah, so currently, Team Blue with a very, very mild lead. Very, very mild lead. Oh, good hit. Nice. Ult's starting to come out here. Let's see. Where's Existence? See, let's find the man himself. You guys see him? I don't see him. Is he not in here? I don't think he's in here. Check out Frieza, I suppose. Where's the Hawkeye you speak of? He's in there. He's just not at the top. Here, I'll come over here. Here he is, right here. He's certainly here. He's existing. Yeah, I don't know what's happening though. Ults are ready to go. Teams are set up. Blue with a big hold here. Oh, and going down. Looks like most of them are already starting to move to the other zone. Oh, the colors opposite of the characters. This irks me. How dare you? The hottest flames are the blue ones. That's all you need to think of. But yes, I understand what you're saying. Red catching it just at the end. It is, again, a massive lead out of blue, though. They almost took it on zone 2. Good damage. Hey, look, we found existence. Ults coming out here. Oh my gosh. Where's the ults? Okay, yeah, we've got the ult set up here. Got not a lot of time to make it happen, though. What the hell was that? That wasn't on target. Friggin', we got aimbots happening here. Oh, almost that lone Black Widow was almost able to dive the zone. That was almost incredible. Oh my gosh, they did flip it. Yo, you got to get on zone, Red. You got to get on zone. Ain't no way. Damn. A lone Black Widow jumped onto zone, dove on top of the grenade, but was able to get the zone switched, which was all it was taken. Canoe Kit has no soul at all. I could get behind that, dude. Well, you know what I'd actually like to see? You know what I really, really would want to see? I'd want her ults to be a one-shot body shot, but only one bullet. Like, you get one bullet, and it's just guaranteed to just nuke any 250 or lower. Tanks, it'd have to be like 500, right? But it would just be just a devastating shot. But anyway, cool. Good games. Phoenix takes the W. Hawkeye, fairly close, all things considered. I think kill-wise, everyone was similar. Team Blue just held the zone a little bit better. Just a little bit better overall. Her best ult was when she had the old Hawkeye team up. Yeah, that was cool. I agree. That was like the most interesting Widow ever was. All right, next up on our list here is the one, the only, it's Blade. I got a Jerry for this. What's his team ups? Yeah, Moon Knight and Captain America. Weird choices, by the way. I don't know. Captain America feels odd to me. I don't know if that's anybody else, but that one always felt a little weird to me. All right. The area damage for the right click was an advantage, not gonna lie. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Feels like they don't know who to team up with. I think it's more a matter of they're making sure that everyone has 2 team ups, right? So they don't want to overload any one. So sometimes it's gonna get a little wonky. You know, sometimes it's gonna get a little weird. Rotations, yes, thank you. If you played in the last game, I need you to back out, count to 5, Mr. Fantastics, and come back in. Griefsick, I'm going to kick you because you did not follow instructions and you were low level. So I'm thinking you don't know what's going on. Let me in for Blade in Spectate. I think I already have somebody for Blade, though. Yeah, I've already got Jerry for Blade, though. How do I do this? I could give you another blade. Or you just want any of them? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Any of the blades would work, right? What am I doing? What am I saying? What am I even worried about? It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, let me get Jerry in here. Where is first? Let me get Blade ain't the anchor. Yeah. My mind's still on like the previous anyway. Yeah, sorry. Rocop. Let's see. Who do I hate the most? You. Unique. You think you're so cool? Get out of here. No, it's just because you've got high ping. So does Sensubean. All right, let me find a Jerry. Is Jerry in here? Jerry, where are you at? Where are you at, Jerry? I guess you just wanted to play Blade, so assuming you're not at the top, you should be fine. Yeah, okay, good. I think we're okay. I think we're good. Switch me? Sure. Beam Dip, here you go. That's much better. All right, good. Yeah, all right, I think we're good. Ping hater. I am absolutely a ping discriminator. I will discriminate against your ping just because it's the only non-biased thing I can loosely choose. But yeah. Anyhow. All right. Team 1. You guys are going to be Captain America team, which means that Giggle, you're the captain. And Team 2, you guys are going to be Moon Knight, which means that Hirsch, you're the Moon Knight. Let's do this thing. Let me know if you guys have any feedback for this, by the way, if you want to change up the formula or anything like that. I'm not in. Shit! Where are you at, dude? I didn't see you inspected as I assumed you're in game. Gamble. It should be up. Oh, I need to get it up. Didn't shuffle the leaders. It should be okay. Because they're different leaders from last time. Uh-oh. Did we just crash? I think we just crashed. Chat, can you still hear me? Uh-oh. Well, this is awkward. I think I gotta start a new lobby. Alright, well, rivals? Hello? Ping hater gets karma. Yeah. Alright, well, I haven't used this screen in a hot second. Boy, I love this screen. This is one of my favorite screens. Game's on, TBH. No, it ain't. You guys gotta back out. Game ain't going. Give me just a second here, chat. I've seen that one. Yeah, early days of Rivals, shit was fucked constantly. Like very, very frequently, this would pop up. This was one of our favorite screens. We love this one. Hold on, everybody. A second has passed. Doing all right. I'm sorry. My bad. Give me just a Baruvian moment. Tells me I have a new server. Yeah, I'm getting it up. Just a moment. Just a moment. Nope, not that. All right, new server is up. Let's try this again. I guess we'll just refresh lobby. There we go. All right, I need to make sure that Road Carp is a... Here, look, I'm going to favor the ping. Maybe. If I bounce back and forth, eventually, I'll be able to get it. Oh my gosh, I got it. Okay, good. All right, let me just make sure I got Jerry in here. Jerry, you mousy looking mother effer, where you at? We have openings, by the way. Jerry, I don't see you. Are you in game? Where you at, bud? I don't see, Chad, I don't see him. Is he here? Am I looking right at him? I might be. I don't see him. Oh, I got Joe, but that's from Honey. Jerry, where you at? Blind some, very much so, yes. He's next to Tom. Ha! I was trying to figure out a way to make that joke too. I don't see him, chat. I think he might be dead. There he is. I found him. Let's see. Who am I going to discriminate against now? Let's go for low ping. Comic Heart, 0 ping, impossible. You're a liar. You're a dirty, dirty liar. All right, I think we got it. All right. We're going to switch up captains, I guess. Team 1, you guys are going to be Captain America. Team 2, you guys are going to be Moon Knight. Let's do this thing. Low ping hate us new. I got to just pick something. Flip a coin. Bro lives at Nettie's, yeah. I wonder what the ping at Nettie's is. I wonder what Guan Guan's favorite character is. Like, okay, we know that answer, but like, does he actually play Luna? Don't know why Frieza hates me so much. It's because I got a Sensu and you didn't, probably. Says I keep cheating and not backing out the lobby. What's the Cap team up do? It allows him to get his vampire mode up faster and stack up to a maximum of 13, if I remember correctly. That's Danny Koo's favorite. He has double G at gunpoint, right? Guan Guan feels like a strange player. I can see that, yeah. Oh, that is a lot of blades. 38,000 cuts. And then some. There we go. Opening fire down center lane. Hunter shotgun is ringing out. The dive for the center. It is red with most control here. Moon Knight slapping lots of damage in here. Oh my gosh, he's just playing Blood Hunt. Meanwhile, Captain America is dead. Gone. He could not do this all day. Gambling. Oh, shit. You right. Gambling. Hold up. Okay, predictions up. Go, go, go. Now, it looks like Moon Knight is winning, but does the cap end up finding a way in? Oh my gosh. I just don't think you block here at all, dude. I think you just go all in. I definitely think the cap team up is a stronger team up, but it's just, dude. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the cap team up. Oh, they changed the stack to 12. I thought it was 13. I was almost confident it used to be 13. Going down. Yeah, I don't think you can block here at all. I think the only time you block is like ults. Because otherwise you're just eating more and more damage. There's no healing, right? Typically you block when you're trying to get heals. Or backing out to go into a position where you can get heals. Moon Knight team with a mad lead right now. A huge lead right now over Team Cap. I can't even find a living team captain player. I can't even find them. This is basically bullying. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the stream canceled for cyberbullying. I can see blocking just to walk in safer. Yeah, I guess. Oh, here comes the cuts. Did it even get anything? I didn't even see anything. Red almost, if they can control this zone, they're gonna get it on zone 2 easily. Ults coming down. Lots of ults coming down. Yo. Trying to get some more of these ults off. Come on, Team Cap. I want to see an upset. No, don't jump in the center of the ult. Bruh. Another one going down. Team Cap, you got a cap. It's literally in your name. Oh my goodness. Dude. Dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, wow. Positively annihilated. It's gonna domain expansion ult, yeah, right? Cyberbullying, yeah, absolutely destroyed, dude. Just murked. Goodness. And the mass AoE team up takes it. Yeah, that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I do think that the cap team up is generally a little bit better, but, you know, for this very scientific experiment that we're throwing ourselves into here, not going to be the case this time. Not this time, at least, right? Maybe next time. All right, next up, it is Cyclops, who has a team up with Phoenix and Gambit. Yoink. There we go. Let me go ahead and get the predictions reset here for y'all. Yeah, everyone had Moon Knight winning that one. For sure. All right. Okay, predictions are going up. If you played the last game, do me a favor, back out, count to 5, join right back in. Finish over the nose within it. Shrew.
Let me in.
Ah, someone wants to play. I almost said captain, but he is a captain, just the wrong kind of captain. Someone wants to play one of these heroes, right? What do I have you as? Nothing in particular. All right, I'll get you in here, Lucky. There should be a spot. Yeah. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let me see. Lucky Warlock. There you are. Did you have somebody that you wanted to play? I want Gambino. Gotcha. Yo, Track. Where are you playing Rivals from, dog? Are you vacationing on Mars? Dude, what is that ping? Goodness gracious. Alright, he wants the gumbo. Indeed he do. Let's swap Glitch, I guess. Alright, Team 1, you guys are Team Gambit. Oh.
Okay, I left and rejoined, but I want back in next round.
Okay, gotcha. Medicat. Alright, sure. You just want in next round just generally? Alright. Gotcha. Ranked teammate ping. True. Pennsylvania's not backing out. He played 3 games in a row already. Is that true? Let's check. Let's check. Where's Sensu? He's got the high ping. I can just find him by his ping. I can sniff him out. History. It seems to be the case. Yeah, that seems to be the case. See, 323, 335, 347. At least it's very close. Come back after counting. I don't mind sitting out. Yeah, so just so we're clear, for Frieza in the chat. Just so we're clear. The only thing I'm asking you to do is to back out and then join back in. That gives everybody a chance to kind of like fill in the gaps that are left behind. So if he actually is backing out of the server and counting to 5 and then joining back and he gets his spot back, I'm okay with that. Most of the lobby never leaves. I might just start cycling whole new lobbies. That might be the goal. I've been leaving and getting lucky. Yeah? 5 Mr. Fantastics. All right. Yeah, I might just start recycling whole lobbies. That way there's no question about it. But yeah, all right. Well, maybe we'll start doing that. It won't take too much longer. It's pretty quick to get him set up anyway. Yeah. All right. Medicat wants to join the next game. Doesn't matter what. Cool. I got Lucky Warlock for Gambit. So team 1, you guys are Gambit. Lucky Warlock, you're the Gambit. Team 2, Comic Cart, you guys are the Phoenixes, which means Comic, you're the Phoenix. Let's do this thing. Whole bunch of Cyclops versus the world. Let's see what they got. Do we need a line leader now in the big 26? Maybe. I'm Phoenix, probably. Why aren't we swapping leaders? I want to be one. We are swapping leaders. Like, that's the one thing that I know for sure we're swapping. I could combine their eyes to proper human. Yeah. Wait a minute. We have exactly enough eyes for 9 regular-eyed humans on both teams. Do I just not use your team up? No, you're welcome to use your team up. You're not going to be that much of a determinant. And also, if you are, that means that the character balance is much more in your favor. All right. Gambit versus Phoenix. Now, Gambit, giving that little bit of heals can be a pretty big deal, but Phoenix is a lot better at the crowd control overall. And, oh my gosh, there are shots fired on all sides. It's a Daft Punk concert on the zone, and everyone's dropping onto the dance floor. Blue with an early lead. Yeah, able to get to the zone, but they dude, their bodies, they're dropping. Where are they at? I'm trying to get to the zone. Here we go. Go, Bean Dip, go. Seizure warning, yeah. Bean Dip trying to get some tags. Ooh, oh, trying to get a little flank. Not quite getting what he's looking for there. He's like doing more of the same. Dude, I can't even like keep up. Also, what the hell is that noise? What is that noise? Yeah, it is neck and neck, both teams. Oh my gosh, it's a field of dead blue. Yeah, red has control right now. It seems like both sides seem to be taking turns getting team wipes. Next zone's coming up soon. B will be up on deck very, very soon. Literally a massacre, yeah. Okay, red winding out the final zone. Oh, ult's coming out of Gambit. I don't know if that's the best time to pop it. Yeah, because the zone is over here. All right, moving on to the next zone. Cyclops ricochet shot recharging. Phoenix resets it instantly. Yeah, but like we're hearing it way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm confused about. Like we shouldn't be hearing it that much. Yeah, the ricochet is kind of going insane here. Oh, ulti trying to drop it. Or not the ulti, the team up trying to drop it. But no, not getting anything. Red is in control, but blue immediately takes it back. Blue, anybody who's in the center of the zone is getting shot in like a bowl. Someone DC saw someone running in place at spawn. I think they're struggling with a lag, but it's fine. Dude, yeah, being in the center of the map is... Look at the lasers, dog! Blue has someone in my A. Yeah, it's fine. We just gotta roll with it. Got the team up here. Oh, ults are finally starting to come out when red... Red is showing up big time right now. Yeah, red's actually got control of the space, which, as we saw, was fairly impressive. Oh, there's going to be so much screaming. Yeah. I think that's what Gambit sounds like when he's constipated. You know? He's got like he's got the Taco Bell lettuce parasite, you know? He's been battling it out with the cheese and now. Oh, big hit. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So all these Cyclops memes sound like the noises that come from the blasters in Star Wars. Yeah, right? Get onto the zone. Okay, blue actually gets the first take. Oh my gosh, lasers absolutely freaking everywhere. Cyclops at a night with Phoenix. Okay, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. But yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Oh, red's coming back. Yeah, red has been doing a really good job of keeping things off the zone here. A really, really good job. Just as a reminder, the Phoenix team up allows them to immediately refund the Ricochet Force. And the Phoenix one, on the other hand, gives them a stored kinetic energy to enhance the state for duration, while active Cyclops gains increased movement speed and jump height. So it's like a mini version of the ult. And it is absolutely Team Phoenix wiping the ground. Kill-wise, fairly close, but zone control was way better. Wiping the ground with Team Gambit's bodies. GG's, GG's. Absolutely no one's surprised. Yeah, that one's one of those instances where I think both team ups are fairly close-ish generally, but having such a big pool to shoot from, right? Gambit also being a big part of that, because having a Gambit on your team really helps out for survivability's sake. All right, I'm going to cycle lobbies. I think we're going to do it this way. Going to immediately start a new room. That way we are sure that we are cycling people. Go ahead and join back in. Yeah, and since of being Frieza, you guys need to go kiss and make up somewhere. Like both of y'all need to chill. Frieza in particular, you need to chill out a little bit. I understand you're frustrated. Like, take it down a notch just a little bit. We've got a solution, though, so we should be good. Should be no problems. Phoenix Team gives so much free AoE. Doesn't matter if the other team had heals. Yeah. Again, it's worth pointing out that because, like, Phoenix Team is strong enough to punch through the other team even having healing. My 17 husbands carried me. Yeah. Okay, next on our list is the one, the only, the dive to end all dives. It's Daredevil. He has a team up with Iron Fist and Black Widow, interestingly. Hell nah, I'm not playing, and 5 people just dropped. Alright, I think, Joe, did you end up getting in here? I think we're okay. I think he got you in here. Alright, I'll randomize teams here in just a bit. Good thing about playing Daredevil is that when I play him, I actually look like I'm blind. So true. Frieza getting mad at Sensibine is actually lore accurate. Yeah, right? Alright, I'm going to randomize teams, don't worry. This is the only team up where Widow is the anchor. Is it actually? No, that can't be right. No. Wait, that means that there's a lopsided amount. I should default Oregon because I live in California? What a silly question. Meanwhile, Mantis is 3. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Alright, anyway, let's randomize. Very much, some makers are up to 4. Yeah, I guess I really haven't, like, looked at it too hard. I just assumed everyone would be getting, like, 2. But yeah, that's interesting. Alright, Team 1, you guys are going to be Widow, which means Gamer. You're the Widow. No, he's not. Team 2, you guys are gonna be the Iron Fist, which means that Hurricane, you're the Fist. Let's do this thing. I have not touched either of these team ups yet. Don't be fooled by my lord either. It's been a minute. Yeah, no worries. Gambling. Yeah, 1 sec. People doing everything to not play Widow. But she's like, she's all right now. I don't get it. I don't know if she'll ever, like, shake off the accusation of being a throw pick, you know?
The battle starts in 5, 4,
All right, Fist,
2,
Widow.
1.
And it begins.
Let's go.
Well, the Fist is definitely going to get here first. Both teams meet on the glorious field of battle. The glorious field of battle. Oh my gosh. The sound of chains everywhere. Lot of just little bits of damage to explore it, and you explode if you jump into that blender. Holy cow. What did these team ups do? Great question. I will read them out as we're scrolling through here. Iron Fist team up. Objection is enhanced. His shield is enhanced. Rolling Billy Clubs now damages all enemies in range while deflecting projectiles in all directions. Successfully deflect recovers Fury. Oh my gosh, the death, dude. When the team up is fully active, Daredevil recovers health for the entire duration of the ability. So the Iron Fist team up gets a lot more healing and survivability overall. Iron Fist is on the Iron Fist team up is Team Red. Meanwhile, the Black Widow team up, Team Blue here, gives Devil's Chain and crisscross pattern, dealing damage to enemies in front and inflicting a slow. When the team up is active, the damage radius is expanded and the landing recovers Fury. So a little bit more damage, a little bit more uptime on abilities. Right now, it is looking very much in the favor of the Iron Fist team up. That extra bit of healing, meaning quite a bit to the Daredevils in here. Yeah, they're able to kind of bully the zone a lot harder. A lot harder. Yeah, but Blue's, like, Red's definitely getting kills here and there, but they're not getting them off of the zone. Like, not a chance. Blue has this in a firmly grasp it in your hand. They got it down tight. Surprised Orange isn't winning. Just looking at the amount of lords. I think that just goes to show how strong the team up is, right? Because if you're noticing a lot of lords on Team Red, that just means that Team Blue has such a strong team up. Oh, ults are coming up. Here it comes. What happens if you blind the blind? I actually don't know. Oh, dude, the chains. What is this brawl down here on the bottom? Iron Fist is blue. I got duped by the colors. Not matching again. You got to look at the icons. The best way to tell. Because I'm not going to be setting it up every single time on which side is which. Ults again setting up on everything. Red this time in control of the zone, though. That might be the thing that they need to balance this out. Blinding the blind cancels it out. You cure them, making it double negative. Yeah, that's right. That's what happens. Has Blade been done? Blade has indeed been done. Oh, actually, I take that back. Iron Fist is indeed red. My bad. I mixed up the visuals. My bad. Maybe I'm the blind one. Maybe the blind was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, blue is correctly the Black Widow team up. Black Widow with the only character with range in here, by the way. One of the Daredevils is using the Widow team up. I just gonna have to roll with it. Oh, red has controlled the zone. Blue has to not die. Or red has to not die. GG. And the winner is, by an interestingly close margin, I was not expecting this, it is the Black Widow team up actually taking this one. I firmly would have guessed, absolutely would have guessed that it was going to be the Iron Fist team up for that extra bit of survivability, but no, not at all. Widow team up taking this thing. Crazy. Yeah, not what I was expecting at all. I'll be sure to read the team ups more before we load in, okay? That way we're for sure, like, we know what we're getting into. Alright. It's literally running on 18 FPS. Sounds like a skill issue. Sounds like you need a better gamer chair. Alright, it's DPS pool time. Now, the last time that we've done these, it has been hell on earth because the dead pools just don't die. They just don't die. But this time around, it's going to be a little bit different. Just as a reminder, we've got the Hela team up, which allows Deadpool to upgrade his pistols or his swords further. Or we've got the Gambit team up, which allows him to leap into the air, slam onto the ground, chimichanga in a circle, and stun anything that it hits. I think the upgraded version gives some healing on that as well on DPS pool. So that is the game plan. We're going to randomize teams here in just a bit. Go ahead and join on in. You mean Hela on Earth? Yes. Say some more things as Patrick. No, I'm good. Thank you. I have to feel it, you know? The Patrick has to possess my soul for a second, you know? Funny how we did this twice already. Yes, but it's different every time, you know? Because each of the pools experience the team up just a little bit differently.
Gambit.
All right, I'll get you in here, Lucky. Thank you for the 2. Where are you at? See you in here, Joe. Did you get your games? I'm hoping you got your games. All right. Lucky. Marco. Lucky Warlock. There you are. All right. Sure. Team 1. You guys are going to be the Gambits. Team 2. You guys are going to be the Hellas. Which means Ash and Witch. You're the Hela. Let's do this thing. Virginia server. True. All right, here we go. What pool is this? DPS pool. Damage pool. Duelist pool. I had a guy. I will always remember, dude, you get some crazy people on YouTube comments. I had a guy pissed off at me. Just absolutely. Like, you can tell sometimes in comments where somebody's trying to be sarcastic and sometimes they're being, like, very serious. This dude was lethally serious. Yeah, predictions 1 sec. And there we go. This dude was lethally serious. He was so pissed off that I called him DPS pool, tank pool, and support pool, and not duelist pool, vanguard pool, and strat pool. Like, he was so pissed off. I gotta try to find the comment. It's been like months at this point. But it was so funny to me, dude. He was so angry at me because I decided to use, like, the more generic term. Whoa, what is that movement? Holy crap. You guys see that? That was some crazy movement out of the Hela. Okay, so we're not really going to see the effects of the Hela team up, Team Red, up until we get some time for the upgrades to come through. The thing about Deadpool, the thing that makes this interesting is the Deadpool's all, as far as I've been known, to share their upgrade XP with each other. So that means they get upgrades lightning quick. Like Mantis Guides Me here is going to upgrade, and just watch his upgrade bar here. Look, even though he's dead, he is getting lots of upgrade points. Lots of upgrade points. It's a weird thing to be mad about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It was so odd. It's like, dude, of all the fights you chose to pick with me, like, I don't have the best content. I make mistakes. You know? Like, I will openly admit when I make mistakes. This guy was just so pissed. Anyway, focus on fight at hand. Yarrow going in on the DPS pool. Getting a decent amount here, but not quite finishing it off. Currently, it's fairly close, neck and neck. Blue with a mild lead, but mostly because they're just simply holding the zone. Blue's team up giving them that tiny bit of healing. Maybe that's all they need. Oh, trying to dive in the center there. Not quite getting it. Not quite getting what they're looking for. Trying to fight them at spawn is a choice. Look at this. Okay, Blue with the lead. Twice the amount of points, but mostly from the zone. Kill-wise, yeah, they do have a couple more kills there. We've got, seems like a fairly equal amount of Lords in here too. Damn, that damage, dude. Okay. Team Hela, Team Red should at this point have their upgrades pretty much maxed out and ready to go. Yep, looks like they do. Rokarb diving in with that ult. Trying to get what he can. They will get both the sword and the gun upgraded. But yet again, it is Team Blue with the lead here. It's kind of crazy to me. Red's getting lots of kills, though. You can see it on the kill feed right here. Oh, trying to get more. Oh, man. Didn't we do this already? Yes. On tank and support pool, not DPS pool. Lots of death back and forth. This one is going a lot faster than the other pools that we've seen so far. Again, very close, both teams. Blue in control of the zone, getting the last bits, the last little bit of juice out of the zone. Red easily could take this, though. Red easily could take this. Grief Stick holding up near the zone. Diving down on it, too. Going to get that sword upgrade. Not quite going to get out in time. I think it's going to be whoever controls this ends up taking the whole game. Lucky Warlock with the Gambit in a bad position. Pops up the ult. This is going to be huge value for Team Blue. Huge value for Team Blue. Yeah, they are sweeping through Team Red. Despite that sheer amount of damage upgrade that is coming out of Team Red, it is still not going to be enough to shut down the healing. Good movement, again, but just not going to be enough. Oh, Team Red got control. Can they hold it? Can they hold it for 30 more kills? Can they survive 30 kills? Team Red trying to keep whatever grasp they have on it. Trying. Oh, beating them back. Yeah, okay. They just got to hold the zone. Stay alive and hold the zone. This is anybody's game right now. Oh, an aggressive dive out of that with the ult, but nope, not quite getting it. Very nice, Team Blue. Trying to just finish this game out. 4 more kills. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. Oh my gosh, what a close game. Separated by a margin of 20. Very well done. Very close. I really do think that between the two, the Hela team up is a stronger team up overall. See, damage-wise, again, very close. But having Gambit on the team does a world of difference. 21k of extra healing just kind of thrown in there is a huge, huge difference. Crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, good games, good games. Let's go ahead and head on back here. And let me get the prediction up here. Spent a full minute trying to scroll. It's a little weird. You might need to have a button bound for it. I forget what it is, but on controller, it was like not the button I expected. Really not the button I expected. All right, next up, it is Elsa Bloodstone, who's got 2 team-ups here, of course. One with the Devil Dino. Deploys a Smoky Trap Snare. Diablo will monitor the area. If enemies approach, Diablo immobilizes them. He also releases a lethal gas, causing continuous damage with the enhanced version of this. Elsa can store and deploy 2 of these. The Deadpool team-up gives her the living bullet that taunts targets with the chatter, slowing and damaging nearby enemies over time. After that ends, the bullet automatically recalls, giving Hela health, healing based on the damage dealt, while adding 1 extra gauge of block to her inherited instinct passive. With the enhanced version of it, with the team up with Deadpool, significantly boosting the damage boosting instinct acquisition rate. So basically, it's traps versus guns between the 2 of them here. Facehair was able to do everything that game tells you. Who did worse than me? Oof. Dino's gonna have a horrible time. Might as well throw a meteor at him. You think so? Alright, we're gonna back out once again. We're just gonna keep cycling lobbies this way. So go ahead and join on up to the next one. There we go. I don't have anybody for this here. Let DPS Baggy Boxer be Deadpool. Okay. Thank you for putting the name in there. That's actually really helpful. All right, DPS. Sure, I can get you in there. Appreciate it. All right. It's a Dino into 17 Elsas and a Deadpool with 0 heals. He's super dead. I guess, yeah. But again, tanking can mean a lot. Just having something a little different in there. But yeah. Alright. Let me get DPS Baggy in here. Are they in the game? There they are. Okay, perfect. I already threw out Glitch last time. Actually, let me do this. Let me randomize teams here first. No, I didn't mean to start it. Gosh darn it. One sec. Can't get a TDT token. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see that there's the... Hold on. Did I launch that? One sec. While this is loading in. Got a moment here. One second. View rewards, power-ups, and channel points. Beauty. Here we go. Now it's officially started. Forget that you actually have to set it up and start it. There is a new community challenge I'm sending out here to you all. Yeah, let me get you guys in here. One sec. Feels like heal pool will be unfair. It should be DPS pool. I'm gonna say tank pool. I'm gonna say whoever gets to be the anchor has to be a tank pool, because that way it's Dino who's a tank versus tank pool who's a tank. All right. Anywho, this button down here. Boop. All right, there we go. And now I can find Baggy. DPS. There he is. All right, and I will throw it over. Yeah. Okay, sure, whatever. All right, Team 1, you guys are the Deadpools. Team 2, you guys are the Dinos. I think we've got that set. Let me get the prediction up here now. 1 second. Damn it. Pretty sure I spelled that wrong because I can't see what I'm typing. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this thing. By the way, the community challenge that you're seeing here over here on Twitch was unlocked by somebody buying this from the TDT token store. Yes, this was one of the options that was available. And somebody finally pulled the trigger on it. Dino pull. It is called what is what we call in the motherland a joke. Absolute goat, yes. Alright. Here we go. Elsa and a tank pool versus Dino. And a whole bunch of Elsas. Let's see how it goes. I really want to see what this Dino's going to do. Because the Dino's either going to explode or actually be a really helpful shield. The amount of damage is going to come in. It looks like he's kind of splitting off from the team right now. Going straight over to the zone. Interesting. Getting some shots in on the Elsas, actually. Doing okay. I mean, yeah, it's as good as I think you can expect, right? Blue is the first to cap. That is the living bullet. That is the tank pool team up. I think it's going to be a matter of if Team Dino can actually get on the zone, they're going to have a better time. But getting onto the zone is going to be the problem. Because Team Deadpool is going to have so much damage that they could splash out and keep them off of the zone with. Oh, okay. Blue is now in control. It's pretty close. Both teams only separated by like less than 5 points right now. Dueling in all corners of the map for any opportunity to deal some damage. Hey, thank you, Cell Toaster. What's up? Welcome, Cell Toaster viewers. Enjoy the games. Let you up. Hopefully, had a good stream. Oh, we're getting invaded big time. What's up, guys? Again, very close. Red retaking zone. Gonna clap out these last few zone points. Bringing it pretty close again, dude. The points are neck and neck right now. The points are neck and neck right now. Oh, that's a dead Dino rip. Cavalry's here. Wrong game. Yeah, you said it too. That's funny. All right, Red moving in to capture the zone. Dino team up. All of these traps. Look at all these traps everywhere, dude. Oh my gosh, it's a minefield. All they need to do is stay alive now and just bait them into it. Oh my gosh, dude. But Blue is just diving it. Doesn't care. Blue is now officially in the lead. Again, neck and neck. Neck and neck. Blue is on the zone, throwing out the damage into the group there, getting splash damage off. Freaking Deadpool is a champion. Good luck. Yeah, he paid for it. Let's take a look at what our champions are doing here, our captains. Dino actually finding a kill in the back alley, doing an okay job. The Deadpool, on the other hand, is coming back from a death here. Tanks on both sides. Yeah, both are actually fairly even, it seems. Let's see. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Yeah, both seem fairly balanced with each other. Great kill. Yeah, using those iframes as well helps out a lot. Okay, Team Blue has pulled a mighty lead out of Zone 2. It's looking very much in their favor. Larchrock's getting a couple kills in here. Team Red's moving over to the next zone. They know that they can be a lot more defensive. If they can get set up, they have an opportunity to do some really big things. Lots of these traps all over the field here. You can see them. If anything steps in here, it is going to be dead several times over. Dino can do a good job of throwing them down with that as well. Glartrox coming out, splashing damage into the back crew. Red is in control, but they do not have much margin for error right now. Glartrox is being crisscrossed on the map. Spammed like an ability right now. Blue is moments away from taking this whole game. I think it's over. I don't think Red recovers from this. Oh, if they do get a cap, they basically have to not die for the next 100 seconds, which again is way too much of an ask. Yep, there it is. Good plays. Again, very close. We've seen on both sides, it's been fairly close. Release! Yes. Also, Death Scream is so funny. We should rate characters based on their death screens. Death screams. All right, congratulations to Team Deadpool. Wow, 50-50 on the votes. Good stuff. We are moving on. Feels awfully British at Kunlun today. Oh no, the colonizers. They've returned. Quickly, hide all the valuable artifacts and historical pieces. All right, moving on. Next up is, almost said Gambit, not quite. Hawkeye, who has a team up here, one with Psylocke, where he gets the explosive shotgun bow thing. With the team up active, it makes him fire significantly faster. And the Cloak and Dagger one, which gives him the Crescent Slash, which causes vulnerability or healing. On the enhanced version, gives 3 slashes of it. So this will be interesting because this basically turns Hawkeye into a pseudo support on the Cloak and Dagger version. But I really think that the Psylocke version has some insane kill potential, like some ludicrous levels of kill potential. All right. Let's go ahead and start a new lobby real quick. Hello, Goose. Thank you for licking my toe. He's addicted to milk. Oh. But sadly, he's lactose intolerant. You can boo in the chat. It's okay. I understand. -2. Yeah. Caveat of the Psy one is it's stronger close up, and Hawkeye is all about keeping distance. Yeah, but that also means that Hawkeye is not going to have as good enough of a time if the Psy does get close, right? Hawk Psy can kill through all heal ults and Hawk ult. Yeah, it's crazy the damage output. I wouldn't be able to tolerate licking toes. Well, you're also not a dog, hopefully. All right. Psy. CND. All right, predictions going up. I don't have anybody for this. Let me randomize teams here just a bit. You don't know that. It's fair, I guess. Team 1, you guys are going to be Cloak and Dagger, which means Bato, you're going to be the Cloak and Dagger. Team 2, you guys are going to be the Size, which means Rinsler, you're going to be the Size. Let's do this. Can't forget the nasty team up combo with Cloak and Dagger, the Hawkeye ult, though. Yeah, yep. Hopefully all are having a good day today. Personally, pretty good day. Pretty good day. Very chill. We made miso soup. Miso with like a pot sticker in the center kind of a deal. Very good. Big fan of miso soup. Like one of my favorite things. It's so simple, but it's very satisfying. Miso soup some. Yes. Miso me soup. Miso me soup. Yes. All right. Here we go. Cloak and Dagger. Sigh. And the fight begins. We have healing and vulnerability versus shotguns. Let's see what they can do. Testing out his newfound powers. Probably never plays Hawkeye. No, understandable. Understandable. Got an interesting angle here. Lucky Warlock covering from, I guess, being down. I'm not entirely certain here. Blue, first to get onto the zone. That is the Psy team up, I believe. Yeah. Wait, let's see. Yeah, so Team Red is the Psy team up. Team Blue is the Cloak and Dagger team up. Red is now in control. We might see another, like, really close game here. I guess we're going to find out. Again, those heals can mean a lot for teams that really don't have them as an option, but the amount of damage that can come out of the Psy team up can be insane. Criminal even. Oh, yeah, the follow-up. Yeah, okay, okay.
Another one for the good guys.
Team Blue. Cloak and Dagger holding the zone firmly. having no troubles. Team Red's trying to take a bit of the high ground here. Just getting gunned down center lane. Nice shot. Casey looking for another follow-up on his kills. Yeah, it's another thing that worth pointing out is the melee does reflect incoming projectiles, so it's something that the Hawkeyes could use to potentially sneak out a couple kills, or like protect against a couple kills. Psy wins. Those 4 people that voted are coming out big. Yeah, currently it is very much looking in Cloak and Dagger's favor, but only mostly by zone power, right? Like kill-wise, it's fairly even. This is going to be the decider right here. Cloak and Dagger first to move in is not a good sign for Psy. Not a good sign at all. Ults will be coming up soon. Already starting to hear a couple of them get popped. Psy is taking kind of a alternate routes here to see if they can get in. Besides, they do have the damage drop up. I don't know if they're aware. Cloak and Dagger got the ult down. Yeah, there it is. That's going to be hard to chew through. Psy soon to have ult herself as well. Having a damn hard time chewing through the Cloak and Dagger. Blue is just confidently holding here. Psy team up is insane in normal matches, yep. But when you're low on heals, like unironically grabbing the healing team up for the character you're already playing can go pretty hard. Red has control, but it really is not going to matter. They have a massive hill to climb, and I just don't think they have the opportunity to climb it now.
Never miss.
Yeah, Blue's back in control again. I think this is effectively a GG. I just don't think they take it here. Whoa! Oh, good flank. Excellent flank. Yeah, if they can get close, it's just it absolutely is in their favor. That's the problem, is that there's so many Hawkeye, so many arrows. And there it is. Cloak and Dagger taking the whole darn thing. Yeah, it's just that healing. Just look at the numbers for heals, right? Even just a couple heals here and there can mean a lot. The difference between just even 100 here and there versus literally 0, right? Not to mention they also just had Cloak and Dagger on there, right? Good freaking games. Yeah, not really much of a surprise. I think Bro doesn't miss IDK. Yeah, I really didn't see a lot of ults get popped in there. Maybe I was just missing them. All right, well, let's go ahead and cycle on out here to a new lobby. There we go. Go ahead and join on up. My team up wasn't mapped. That's why I was in spawn. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Like, even the characters that I already played. You know, like, why is this not working? They didn't just copy the mapping over from the previous team up systems. Weird. Anywho. All right. Next up on our list today is Hella, who has team up with Venom. Team up number 1 is replace Soul Drainer with Hell Tendrils. Upon hit, tendrils pull enemies towards the impact point and links them, slowing enemies that try to escape. Enhanced effect. When teaming up with Venom, Piercing Knight, that's her dagger thing, fires in a dense volley to a symbiote-infused Night Sword Thorns. Each hit restores a portion of Hella's health. So more stun, more healing. Meanwhile, on the Namor team up, I think you guys are pretty much aware of this one. When Hella gets a kill, she spawns one of the squids, and in her ult, in the enhanced version, her fire also spawns squids. So it's zone control versus sort of like crowd control and healing. This is going to be an interesting one. Between the two, could be fairly close. All right, new predictions coming up. Oh, just got a sub or something here. 1 sec. I'll get that in just a moment. Oh, not Hella.
Let me Venom.
Let you Venom? Who says you get to play Venom, huh? Who says that that's something you're allowed to do? I don't know if I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure, I can get you. I can get you Venom. 1 sec. Namor. There we go. Without a doubt, Deep Wrath is taking this. You think so, huh? heard a donation earlier. What was that? Was it just... Am I crazy? Was it just road carp? I think it might have just been road carp. Gonna be a fuck ton of squids. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, alright. Road carp wants to venom. Sure. Where you at, road carp?
Let me name more, please.
Sure. Give me just a sec. There we go. And Ashen Witch. Okay. There we go. All right. I think we're good. Okay. Team 1, you guys are going to be Venom. Team 2, you guys are going to be Namor. Let's do this thing. Hit scan slop. You guys can't just attach the word slop onto anything just because you don't like it. You can just say, I don't like this. Slop implies low effort. Like it was just half-baked. That's another, like, synonym, right? You guys don't understand what the word slop means. Same with LARP. LARP gets thrown around a lot. I don't think you guys know what... That word. You keep saying it. I don't think it means what you think it means. Gonna be a whole lot of Takiokai. Yeah. Hence poke slop. Again, still doesn't apply in this context. Hit scan slop. There you go. Alright. Venom. Adding a bit of tanking into the mix versus Namor. Adding a hell of a lot of squids. Let's see what we got. Down the center lane. Lots of stuns raining out. Venom diving into the back line here too. He's got to be careful though. He will be just melted down. He's trying to get some value. Starting to do okay. Team Blue, which is the Venom team up, currently in control of the space, but it is Team Red quickly to follow suit to grab some of those kills down. They've got to get to the zone though. They actually have to control the zone if they want to have a shot at this. Yeah, Team Blue is still kind of just running away with it. Red, you gotta capture zone. You gotta capture zone. Great use of cover out of glitch. There's a lot of this. There's the squids. Oh my gosh. That's some squids. That's some squids right there. Red, you gotta get to the zone. Okay, there you go. Blue trying to fight their way back onto the zone. Red in a pretty dominant fashion in control of it, though. Blue doing their absolute best to try to take it, though. Yeah, and Blue does indeed take it. Yo, Blue is taking this mostly based off of their control of the zone. Red's definitely getting more kills. That little bit of healing helping out a lot, though. Doesn't help when they miss. Okay, next zone is coming up and online. Yep, all right. Next zone is up. Red's the first to be here, but that kill-wise, it is a pretty shared fate between both teams. Blue and Red on either side are going down here. Okay, zone is up. Battle lines have been drawn. Blue funneling in from the front. Red funneling in from the back. Blue is dropping. Red is in control. Ults will be coming up soon, and that is where we're going to see a massive spike in power out of Team Red. But Blue, again, continuing to be quite devastating despite the win more nature of Team Red's kits. Ults will be up very soon. Dude, the squid stacking, that is like the most horrifying thing ever. Yeah, Red just is kind of struggling with the staying power, it seems like. Yeah, just a little bit of struggling with that staying power. Oh, but every time they die, it's like several squids popping up. All right, here we go. Squids coming up out of Team Red as the ults laying it out here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The squids. The squids. Dude. Okay, moving on to the final zone. Team Red has a fair advantage here, but it's still possible for Blue to take this back if they can have another round one. But dude, the squids! The squids! 13 seconds till the zone unlocks. Team Red's trying to be a little proactive and get on the zone ahead of time, but it's not going to do them any good if they're dead. Blue will be getting zones if they haven't already. Yep, here comes... Oh my gosh, the squids. The squids. The squids are going to be everywhere. Oh my gosh, the squids are going to be everywhere. Oh, they're all being thrown into the back alleys down here. Just yeeting them out, finding targets to throw down on top of it. Red in a dominant lead. Can Blue even get anything in here? Ult's coming out very soon. Ult's... Oh, not even able to get it off. And there it is, Team Red. Calamari was too much. It was too much. Didn't see my 9K. I wish the game gave me advanced warning when somebody did something cool. Like, that would be a really cool spectator thing. Like, if I could, even if I added a little more delay to it, if the game was like, hey, this player, press this button to go to this player before they get these kills, you know? Yeah. Let's see if we can see your 9K on, because it should show up on this. Oh, I guess not. They don't track the stuff like that. All right. All right. Good games, good games, good games. Let's go ahead and start up another room here. Beauty, beauty. All right, go ahead and join on in, everybody. Go ahead and join on in. Next up on our list, let's see, is going to be Human Torch. Let's team up with Jubilee, which gives him the tracking rockets, basically. Sometimes tracking rocket grants Human Torch bonus health. Yeah, so the enhanced version gives him bonus health. Whenever, yeah, just passively whenever he's near targets, which is interesting. And meanwhile, the Storm team up. This gives the Storm the Firestorm, the Fire Tornado effect. Gives her that option to do so. When team up with Storm, Omega Hurricane, yeah, ignites the burning hurricanes to the Flaming Tornado. The base version of this, with fire, gently persisting, yeah, generating persisting a vortex upon impact, right? So this one is like the enhanced flame area that does the suck. It's basically like a Invisible Woman shot. Yeah. Halfway through second point, I could go back later and DM you the bit. Yeah, we do have a Discord, by the way. Just in case anybody here is surprised by that fact. And there is a entire section dedicated to uploading your clips. So go upload them. Yeah. We have to look up and down now. This is too much for my feeble brain. I'm sorry. 36 supernovas, yeah. All right, Human Torch. Let's get this here. Team up with Jubilee and Storm. It's bad. The Storm team up will be next to useless against the other torches, probably, but we'll see. We'll see for sure.
Katrina.
Yeah. What? What? George H.W. Bush. What are you doing in here? Okay. All right. Let's randomize some teams. Let's do this thing. Team 1. You guys are going to be the Storm. So, Carly, you get to be the Storm. Team 2. You guys are going to be the Jubilee, which means Glitch. You get to be Jubilee. Let's do this thing. If it were me, man, I actually don't know, because the Jubilee team up might stack kind of nasty. It might stack kind of nasty. I think the Storm team up's just a bit stronger, like in actual games. But with how many Johnnies there's gonna be, it might be enough. Storm should probably use the Jeff team up. That's just for the heals? Yeah, probably. Storm's healing might be more consistently, though, since she can also fly. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm really not sure who's going to take this one. All right, Storm. with a whole bunch of torches versus Jubilee and her army of firecrackers. Let's see how we do. That is a sky full of stars. Somebody call Coldplay. Oh, the point is ablaze. It's California in the summer. It is just both teams. Oh, and it's blue to take it first. Blue to take it first. I don't think the Jubilee team can get close enough to actually use the team up. Oh, and the Jubilee herself is actually getting caught in the back here. Trying to find the 1v1. Actually getting it very nice out of glitch. Okay, it's a trade-off with zone. First it was Storm team, and now it is Jubilee team. All right. About to take lead here, and there it is. Okay, Jubilee team now in control. Diving in with that team up active as well, getting a little bit of extra bonus health and bonus damage. Looking for more things to try to light on fire. Meanwhile, on the flip side of things, the Storm team up kind of is in an interesting spot because no one is really touching the zone, and getting this on the sky is kind of hard. All right, with a little bit more control, the Jubilee team up currently is in the lead, rounding out the final bits of the zone. Team Blue is going to have to start moving to the second zone here. Good shots, yeah. Torch is weird because Skyborne targets he can use his primary fire on, like better than he can on grounded targets. All right, he's like a flyer that's also an anti-flyer in that respect, I guess. But a lot of his abilities want targets to be grounded. A lot of his abilities. Yeah, making good use of that Jubilee team up. Grief doing a pretty good job. I thought the Storm team up would be worse here, but I guess it's closer. Yeah, it's fairly close. Fairly close. But the Jubilee team up is yet again in control of the zone and just laying on the heat. Dude, look at those fireworks going everywhere, dude. The little bit of consistent damage. They don't need a lot. Yeah, red is in a major lead here. Look at this. Let's take a look from the top side. You can see blue can't even get to the zone right now. They're starting to push in a bit, but they're just clashing against the wall. They cannot get in, not at all. Anytime blue tries, they're just dropping right away. One of the blues try to back up. Oh, hold up. Ah, for a second, it looks like they had an opportunity. For a second. How does one join in this cast? You can check the description. It should show you in there. Yeah, Team Red is very close to taking this whole thing. They might even get it right here. They might get it. Red's moving over to the next work. Yeah, this is 110% a red victory. There's no chance. Jubilee team up is absolutely going to take this. Strom will be able to ult for little 5 minutes. Did the Johnny pace their ults correctly? Yeah. Well done. Yeah, that Jubilee team up did a hell of a lot of work. Again, more leaning to my theory that any type of team up that balances out the character does a lot more for these types of competitions because you get to have more time on the field. If you're a DPS, you get more time on the field. If you're a tank, you get to put more damage out for the time that you have. You know what I'm saying? But well played, well played. I'm going to go ahead and cycle lobbies here again. Next up on the list is Iron Fist. Hey, that rhymed. All right, let me go ahead and create a new lobby here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. I messed up. All right, the Iron Fist team up here. First off is with The Thing. It's an uppercut, very similar to Spider-Man's. The enhanced version can be chained directly into a sweeping leg kick, so it opens up a new combo potential for him. But mostly it is the uppercut that you're playing this for. Meanwhile, on the other side of things with White Fox, hitting an enemy with the, I'm going to slaughter this, Yatji Chung Kun provides a burst of healing to nearby allies. So we're seeing that healing coming in right again. And the enhanced version, the lock-on distance for that is significantly increased. All right, let me go ahead and create a new room. My bad. There we go. All right. Time for Lindley to prove he is worthy of the title of Iron Fist, but which one?
Let me in for the fist.
Rocarp, I got you. Appreciate it. Let me see here. Thank you guys so much for the donations, by the way. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your time. Oh, hold up. I need to... There we go. Beauty. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Rocarp, you should have been able to get in. Put me on the Fox side. Okay. Where is the Rocarp? Dun, 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 dun. Marco. Where's he at? Where is he at? I don't see him. Where's Rocarp? There he is. Alright. Lucky. I'm going to cycle you. Alright. Team 1. You guys are going to be the Thing. Team 2. You guys are going to be the White Foxes. So, Juno, you're the Thing. Rinsler, you're the Fox. Let me actually swap you here. I'm going to swap you with Bling Bling. Because you've been a captain once. There you go. Alright, Bling Bling. Congratulations. You're a Fox. Good luck. I think you're in here, right, Rocarp? You didn't back out, did you? No? I think we're okay? Yeah, all right, good. This is no Falcon blasphemy. I know, but he's not here. Oh, yeah, predictions. Thank you. Da-da-da. Likely scrim practicing. True. True. Shamelessly plug scrims. Chat, if you want to see TDT's official scrimmages, which are like kind of like mini tourneys, we're going to be hosting them at the end of this stream today. And we're going to have one of the very talented, very skilled, and definitely not trying to steal your credit card number, Scalabro, to be hosting this stream here. That'll be happening over on Twitch, so make sure that you're on YouTube. Once this stream is done, that you head over there. There's your shameless plug. All right, we got a White Fox. We got a Thing. Let's see who takes this whole thing. Zone up first. Both teams kind of meeting each other on the battlefield. Healing going to be pretty valuable. Pretty darn valuable. I really do think you're going to see a lot of value out of the team-ups here. Doing a great job with that team-up. Very nice. Red is in a massive lead for kills. Massive lead for kills. Holy crap. Yeah, that healing actually going insane, dude. Wow. Wow, that healing is going so hard. Yeah, that team up is actually doing a lot of work. What the hell? Why was I playing so cheap with the gambling? Get those burritos in there. Mans wants this burritos payout. Yeah, dude. Wow. Holy cow. They're getting annihilated. Team Blue can't even, like, barely get a kill. They've gotten 5 kills to their name versus the literal hundreds of points that Team Red has been able to conjure. They are just getting wiped. They have more than half their requisite score right now. Going insane. Oh my gosh. Red has such a... Hold on. Let me take a look at this perspective here. Okay. Blue is heavily moving over to the next zone. Maybe Blue can get something set up here. But, dude, Red is just... Dude, Red's throwing hands with everything, and it's kind of working. All right. Onto the zone. Here we go. Yeah, that team up... I didn't realize the team up was so damn powerful. Like, I knew it was pretty good. But this is crazy. Ult's going up here as well. Yeah, it also would feed their ults. Yeah, because that heals would feed up their ult a lot quicker. Insane work out of Team Red, dude. They have prevented Team Blue from even getting double digits up to this point. And they're in the 200s. Finally, Blue Team. Finally, Blue Team has gotten it. Wow, 5-piece in here too. This is actually insane.
I want to be put on the Fox side
because I knew who was gonna win. Oh, you're one of those people. See, I'm the type that wants to be put on what is supposed to be the losing team and then get an incredible comeback. I like the insurmountable odds. Oh, clobbering time. Yeah, wow. That was an insanely quick. We're getting violated, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Congratulations. That was, I would say good game, but a game had to have happened to begin with. That was a bent over knee spanking. That was, yikes. That's what that was. All right, well, congratulations to the Team White Fox. I don't think that that's allowed in the Geneva Convention, but we'll let it slide this time. Okay, next up is from Fist to Iron Man. His team up is here. Starting off with the Hulk, he's got the Gamma Override, which gives him the bubble and a little bit better damage on the Unibeam. And the Thor team up, which gives him, again, better damage on the Unibeam, but also cooldown was reduced when the enhanced team up is active. Interestingly, both of these team ups are fairly good for dealing with flyers because the Unibeam is the answer to flyers, right? Like if you're flyer v flyer with as Iron Man. So this is going to be a sort of interesting one. Thank you so much, Bling Bling, for the gifted sub. 5 total. Very nice. It's going to be another laser show. Yes. I want to be Thor. Got you. All right, Bling Bling. I'll get you for Thor. All right, let me go ahead and start up a new lobby here. Just need to make sure I get a Bling Bling. There we go. All right, go ahead and join on in. Number 1 on my team, and I never touched Fist. Yeah? Maybe you should touch Fist more often. Like, consensually. Right? Like, don't be weird about it. All right, let me find Bling Bling. There you are. Shoop. There we go. So Team 1's going to be Team Thor. Team 2 is going to be Team Hulk. Which means Hex hung up. You are going to be the Hulk. I think we're ready to go. Let me get the predictions up here. I love touching Fist because it's respectful. I don't know how to feel about that. All right, there we go. You made it weird. That's my job. You're welcome. One day, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow. I'm so glad that Misa made touching Fist a weird thing. He's such a talented streamer, and he's so unbelievably attractive, and like that stick figure face of his just... All right, give me a sec. Let me sit down. That's enough standing of the standing desk. Hulk's gonna stun everything, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. It's referring to boxing. Boxing, you touch fist before the fight starts as a sign of respect for one another. Ah, it's true, yeah. I thought he's talking about like fist bumping, like a knuckle bump, which is also, you know. But yes, boxing, true. Also cage fighting, that kind of thing. You're just digging the hole deeper. Listen, I don't know how far down Bedrock goes. People are telling me it's Y negative 120 or something like that. I don't believe them. I'm going to keep going. To the nether! We're installing mods in this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see how this goes. Again, this is going to be interesting because this both is enhancing the same ability. Thor team up Both and the Bruce team up. It's gonna be really interesting. Really interesting. Here we go. Everyone's moving out. Heading over to the zone. Zone A for the first hit here. We're gonna be a sky full of egotistical maniacs. Laser beams. It is time for the Star Wars. Dun 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 corn on the cob. Dun 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 dun. Oh, and it is currently zone-wise, it's Team Red with the Hulk, but the Thor team up, I think, has more kills overall. So we'll see if that ends up being flip-flopped. They got to go down and actually touch the zone, though. Yeah, you're seeing a lot more blue beams than you're seeing red beams. Yeah, there they go. They got control of the zone. Yeah, that team up actually doing quite a bit there for them. Oh, very nice out of Frieza with the two-piecer. Maximum Pulse is going to go insane, by the way. It's going to be literally like dodgeball up in the sky. Yet another nice kill. Yet another nice kill. Okay, Red retaking zone again. Red's doing a really good job of actually controlling zone. I think it's the Hulk. I think Hulk's actually doing a good job of doing zone control stuff. They've got some time left on the zone. Blue has a major kill lead here for sure, for sure. Blue team's beams coming from the blue team is so aesthetically pleasing for me. You're welcome. That one was intentional. I figured out that blue team is team 1. Oh. Oh, yeah, they're dropping left and right. All right, zone 2, here we go. Oh. Lots of mutual damage here between the two. Dude, that Thor team up actually doing kind of a bit of work. The Gamma team up with that extra shield can be very valuable to them when they get that override up. What if we crossed beams on point B in Kunlun? Red in control here and kind of in a big way too. Maybe they just needed some cover. Blue's on the run back, throwing some damage in, finding him in the back alleys. Looking for more. That was a 5-piece. Holy cow. Maximum Pulse is ready to go. Did we see it? No, we do not. Oh, here comes the Maximum Pulse. It gets literally nothing. Yeah, Maximum Pulse can be pretty hard to actually get anything to fire. Maximum Pulse, and again, it gets nothing. Team Blue in control, but the lead is small. Maximum Pulse whiffs widely. Ooh, a nasty angle. Another Maximum Pulse comes out, gets nothing. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a single. Maximum Pulse coming down, and again, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, it's blue team with a pretty big lead. It's not impossible for red to take it back, but it's going to be pretty darn hard. Final zone, not a lot of cover in the sky, only on the ground here. Ult coming out from both teams. Again, not getting hardly anything with it. Trying to get these ults off. Firing them out and getting... Oh, we actually got a kill out of it. Yo, more ults coming down. I don't think Thor ult gets a damn thing in here. Ults after ults after ults. Thor takes it and procs his passive. And there it is. Fairly close game, but it is the Thor team up to take it all. Hulk, my goat, lost. Your goat is washed. Washed. I actually haven't seen the animation yet. Cool. Let's take a look here. Damage blocked, I think, is going to be a big thing. Yeah, the Gamma team up had a lot of damage blocked, but damage dealt was noticeably lower. Yeah, damage was a little bit lower. And that seems to be the thing that ended up making it up. I only did 400 damage on Hulk. Yeah, it's worth noting that the two anchors for this team up are pretty lopsided, right? Like, Thor can kind of do stuff in the sky. Like, Hulk's going to have a pretty hard time because there's just so many targets to swat. Like, yes, he can stun one down or jump one down or whatever, but it's just so many targets that he doesn't get the time he needs to actually do anything with it. All right, the next duelist to do is Luna Snow. Laugh track, please. Mods, play the laugh track. Nice. Yeah. All right. Magic. Have I missed anybody? Let me double check. I feel like I've missed somebody. Have I missed anybody? No, I suppose I have not. Guess you're okay. Yeah, Magic's next then. All right. Magic is, of course, the team up with Doctor Strange, giving her the chains. The enhanced team up gives it a much bigger chain. Wow. DTA with 20 gifted channel memberships. Holy cow. Guys, brace for impact as the M1 Grand is going to be reloading 20 times. Damn, appreciate that, dude. Very cool. Hopefully you got lucky. If you got a gifted membership from DTA, give him a thank you for me. All that wasted ammo. Dude, the sound is so good, though. Thank you so much for that, DTA. Massively appreciate that. Very, very much. All right, let's try to continue, huh? All right, yeah, the enhanced team up gives the chains a lot more reach overall. And then the hood team up here, this is going to be another one where we have to do the non-enhanced version here, which is a bit sad because the enhanced version of the Doctor Strange team up is quite good. But yeah, anyway, we're going to have to do the basic version of it with just only magic, so using their basic team ups. Hood one gives her domain expansion demon disc thing. But yeah, that is going to be it here for that one. Could I be strange? No. Hood one is garbage. It's good if you want to pump out a bunch of DPS, but it's really not what Magic needs, right? She's more of a burst kill character. Did I cycle lobbies correctly? It's acting like we haven't cycled lobbies. I'm going to cycle lobbies. There we go. YouTube is so much farther behind than Twitch. Yeah, YouTube has like a 15-second delay. Twitch has a 4-second delay. It's very odd. You're about to see a magic trick where I go 0 in 14. Yo, I could do that too. I only run the Strange team up. Comboing is far better, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Just Magic just doesn't need domain expansion, right? She's good. Doesn't need it. All right, Team 1, you guys are Team Doctor Strange team up. Team 2, you guys are Team Hood team up. Let me go ahead and get the predictions up here for y'all. I've been to a Strange Hood before. It was called Utah. One of the strangest hoods I've ever been in. We need to do a rerun of the first team up for Iron Man, Moon Knight. For Iron Fist, MK2, he missed it. Oh, for Fire Falcon? Skip Jubilee, Jeff, and Loki. We sure did, because we are doing DPSs today, not the supports. We already did that. All right. Pierced Fang, you need to not be on the Strange. You need to swap off, my guy. We don't have the hood unlocked. There we go. Okay, we figured it out. All right, yeah, lots of demons stepping through. Team Red here is Team Hood. We've got a couple confused people. No, wait, what is happening? Hold on. I think people are confused. I'm backing it up. I'm pulling you guys. I'm pulling you guys. I think we got a little confused. Gotta wait for us to figure out which team we're on. Brother, just look at the top. Alright, anyway. Team 1, you guys are gonna be Strange. Team 2, you guys are gonna be Hood. We have to scroll down. Right. Once again, Team 1, you guys are gonna be strange. Team 2, you guys are gonna be the hood. We got it? We good? Everyone went strange. I got confused. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, people were a little lost that time. Let's try that again. Unenchanted both sides, or unenhanced both sides. Correct, yes. Because we don't have the hood. Call 2G and get the hood real quick. Yeah. You know what'd be crazy? There's no way. No. No, they wouldn't. Never mind. Ignore my thought. This is insane ramblings of an insane man. How do I join one of these things? All you need to do is just join the custom game and just join into the lobby. First come, first served. You just got to get a little lucky. You can pay to guarantee your spot on a particular hero, but it's definitely not necessary. We've got 36, so there's plenty of room to join in. Magic's finding each other out. Oh, diving to the back, a very cool move. Getting them from behind. The domain expansions seem to be doing okay work, actually. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, the deaths. It is Team Red, the hood team up, currently in control and getting lots of kills. Oh my goodness. Team Blue on the Strange team up, not having nearly as much luck right now. Having to fight with all these bubbles of demons. She's got to step into a second limbo herself in order to dominate this. Can't wait for the 18 pennies nest with the rocket nest. We've actually done that one. That was not fun. That was awful. That was like the worst match on this game so far. Oh, dude, look how thick that zone is. Oh, my gosh. Yo. Okay, yeah, Team Red in a pretty big way is in control here. Lots of death back and forth, though. Both teams just ripping each other apart. Let's take a look from the bird's eye view. Yeah, you can see anytime they're bopping back means that they've recently died, right? So Team Blue is having a lot harder of a time actually staying up and in the fight. But both of them are exchanging kills fairly well. Blue is now in control and actually starting to catch the difference on that zone. It is going to be close. Yeah, nice damage on both sides. Very nice. Okay, all right. Blue almost in tie with Team Red. This is the zone that seems to be the spiciest. This is the zone that seems like ults are starting to come up by this point. Lots of cover in the center. Let's see how they do. Red immediately setting up. Immediately setting up. With massive, massive damage in. But Blue is not to be outdone. They're actually answering back fairly well. We've got some ults coming up here on deck. Dude, the swinging of the swords. DPS only today. Correct. It's DPS only today. We've already done the other ones. Okay, Blue is in control, and Blue is now in the lead with the scores. Ults are coming up. Red's trying to make a comeback here, trying to get established onto those zones. But yeah, Blue is in a dominant position right now. Lots of control over the space. Plenty of time to control it. Plenty of score left too. Blue, if they can get this, Blue might actually take this whole game right here on point 2. Ults are going to be coming up very, very soon. Lucky Warlock popping up ult and immediately going down. There's just so much errant damage here and there. Red's trying to take it back, getting those zones up, but it just doesn't matter. Blue is so close to taking this whole game. So close to taking this whole game. All right, next zone is coming up. Looks like we might get a third zone, but only for just a second. Blue is wanting to finish this out. Yeah, looking for these 1v1s in the back. There comes the zone. Yep, and there it is. Wow, what looked like was going to be a red victory very swiftly turned around to being a blue victory. Not surprisingly, Doctor Strange team up is significantly stronger overall. Also because they can actually enhance it. Not sure why you choose the other one when the other option is just better, generally. The brawl for the health pack, yeah, right? All right, well, congratulations there. We'll move on to our next hero. Next up on the list is Moon Mr. Fantastic. He's not a tank. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that was almost a legitimate error. Ha ha. All right, he's got the rocket team up, which gives him the choose to enhance and inflate whenever he wants to kind of a deal. And when these enhance, the Brainiac bounce launches enemies hit. Meanwhile, the Clobberin Time team up gives him a brawler stance, which makes him a little less of a AoE hitter and more of an individual target. With the enhanced version of it, the distant grip also becomes a charged ability, slamming down a distant hammer. Hitting enemies grants bonus health based on the damage dealt. So it's basically, does Mr. Fantastic want to control when he goes into the inflated state with a slightly enhanced ult? Or does he want more just straight up damage? I think I know what my vote's going to be for here, but we will see. We're going to go ahead and start up a new lobby here so that everyone has a chance to rejoin. Going to be a nice, fresh, clean lobby. I set out some drinks as well if you guys want. There's still a little bit of apple juice left over. I know some of you are hitting that pretty hard, so yeah, still a little bit of that left. We also got horchata. I know you guys want horchata. Go ahead and just grab it in the fridge. Cups are in the cupboard to your left, okay? There you go. Okay, good. Everyone get comfortable. Popcorn also too, but I think that'll be a little later. Let me get the predictions up here for y'all. Could I have an aqua fresca? Sorry, they were out. Trust me, I tried, but it was bought. It was cleaned. It wasn't an option. I'm sorry to say. There you go. Predictions are up. See the Seattle Raccoon. I love that somebody haphazardly made the Jimothy joke, and the internet's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, of course I've seen the raccoon with the short spine syndrome. He looks like a meatball with legs and fur.
I want grape drink.
You want grape drink? I might. Somewhere buried in the cupboard, I might have some Kool-Aid. Grape flavor Kool-Aid. I wouldn't trust it though. I know it doesn't really go bad, but it's been in there for a while. Got a Pinot Noir? No, definitely not. No alcohol. Yeah, I might have a grape Kool-Aid. I don't know if that's gonna count, because grape Kool-Aid doesn't taste like grape. It tastes like purple, so I don't know if that's gonna work. Don't curse and French at me. I played Expedition 33. I know what those words mean now. All right, go ahead and join in. I think we got everybody. All right, so let's randomize. Okay, Team 1. You guys are going to be the Rockets, which means Sensu. You're going to be the Rocket. Team 2. You guys are going to be the Thing, which means Craven Eye. Haha. Craven Eye. Gonna be the Thing. I'm just French. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. Guys, see the new tower that's gonna come in BTD 6? No.
If you're old enough, remember back in the day they had the fruit juice barrels.
Fruit juice bags? Had the fruit juice. Oh, barrels. You pronounced it barrels. Yes, I do remember those. I do. You guys, anybody have Yahoos? It's like chocolate milk drink. It was like I think they used to call it chocolate milk, but they had to legally change it. Thing team up doesn't give much give elasticity, so it's pretty much useless to press it. Maybe. Why do we hate the French? Good question, man. I think it's just a running gag. Listen, X-Bitch 33 is my favorite game of all time. I can't hate them that much. He's got the new skin too. That's cool. All right. Thing versus Rocket. Trash Panda versus Boulder. Like a Yoo-Hoo? Yeah, sorry, a Yoo-Hoo. That's right, Yoo-Hoo. All right, Rocket is going to be able to supply a fair portion of the healing here. But the Thing actually will be able to brawl fairly decently. Yeah, actually getting a kill in there. Pretty nice. Needs to get some heals and is actually going to be able to supply some of that extra damage resistance as well. Team Red, in a big way, is in the lead right now, and the Rocket bites the dust. Yeah, actually, the Thing team up is doing big work right now. Doing massive, massive work. Oh, but here comes Team Blue on the run back. They were not happy with that. Oh my gosh, they just swept them off the zone. Yikes. That damage, oh my gosh. Dude, Blue team got pissed. User's still a thing. I've seen them on the vending machines here and there. Oh, that's crazy. Amplifier coming up. That's actually so huge. Wow, he got that so quick, dude. That Rocket got that so freaking fast. Okay, Blue is now in the lead. Red's got to come up with a new game plan. Ults will be coming up pretty darn soon. It seems like everybody's getting their ults pretty darn quick. There's the ults. The Rocket team up ult to first actually get it on the Mr. Fantastic, but he goes down. Dude, yeah, Blue in a big way is in the lead. Big way. All right, next zone is up. It looks like Blue is trying to take it. Let's see if Red has any of that juice that initially started their game out in their system somewhere. Ult's coming out. Oh, we're going to see a lot of bouncing Mr. Fantastics here. Yeah, ults are going to be coming out like crazy. No one's able to cap. Mr. Fantastic, of course, uniquely is very, very hard to get off of his own. Red is starting to struggle. Oh, yeah, the Blues actually are going down, but Red is still, like, bleeding badly, basically. All right, Blue is in control. Brawler stance having a hard time punching through all of that healing. The Rocket himself just getting so much value out of just the sheer healing.
If there are any more healer team upmakers, can I play?
Sure, I can get you in there, DTA. Keep you in mind. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, run, Thing, run! They're gonna kill you! Okay, yeah, Blue definitely in control here. 100% in control here. Ult's coming up here from the Rocket as well. We might have a situation, if Blue can keep getting kills, we might have a situation where Blue takes it on zone 2. Team Red trying to do their best, to stay into the fight. Bro has literally 1 HP in a dream. There it is. He's going down. I think Blue's going to take it right here. Ult's coming up. Can it save him? Less than 10 points separating Blue from an ultimate victory. I think it's pretty much over at this point. My ears. Yeah. 3 points separates Blue from the victory. 1 point. And there it is. Rocket team up. Reed Richards' daydream, yeah. Rocket team up sweeps. What looked like was going to be a Red victory was very quickly snatched back. Very, very quickly snatched back. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, everyone had Rocket winning that one here too. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Rocket's healing cheating? Why would it be cheating? It's part of the whole competition. Because thing don't heal, but the thing also tanks. It's a lot that no. Do the Consuela from Family Guy then. No, the Superman is not here. All right, next up is Moon Knight. We have to team up with Cloak and Dagger. DT, I'll get you in here for this one. That gives him the dash, like the invincibility dash, which is really interesting. The enhanced version gives him it a little bit further. And the Elsa team up, which allows him to create a trap Ankh. And the enhanced version summons multiple talons of Khonshu once the trap is triggered. Very weird team ups with him. Like the trap kind of makes sense, but the dash really does not. But the Cloak and Dagger is a pretty big deal for actually having heals. So we'll see. Auto mod worked with French. Yeah, I saw that. I saw what you posted. It's should be trained on pretty much everything, right? All right, new predictions coming up here. Let me get DTA in for the Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna get a new lobby, so don't worry about it. And where's the other one? Oh, right, Elsa. All right, predictions are going up. There we go. Oof, why is my North Virginia server so piss poor? Hook and Dagger, the Elsa team up is better, but in this case, healing will be big. Yeah, but it's only one healer, right? But yeah, it is one of those cases where the Cloak and Dagger can get so much more healing. Finally can watch us stream. What's up, Minecraft Villager? Or I'm sorry. You gotta speak their native tongue. Like, if we're gonna talk about the French guy, we gotta talk to the villager guy too, right? Gotta be fair. We're very inclusive here at TDT. And the only thing is that we hate the French and the British. Pretty much anything that's on, like, the European no, I'm kidding. All right, we got everybody. Let's randomize some teams. Let me make sure DTA gets Cloak and Dagger. Let me find a DTA. DTA. There you are. Beauty. All right. Team 1. You guys get to be Elsa, which means Iron Fist. You are the Elsa. Team 2. You guys get to be Cloak and Dagger, which means DTA. You're the Cloak and Dagger. Let's do this thing. You think that is an America Trust? Yes. Because God bless freedom and oil. Alright. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. This one's going to be weird. Because the extra splash damage could mean a lot. It could mean a lot, right? But that healing is going to go kind of nuts. Kind of insane. Got the perfect Ankh to bounce on it. Legendary, by the way. I need to get devs and voice actors into videos, dude. I would have such a good time with that. I have so many great ideas for it. This one's weird for sure. Yeah, very weird matchup. I think this could go either way, but it really is going to matter whether or not the healing goes as hard as we expect. Moon Knight's going to have plenty of time to get the Ankh set up, though. Here we go. We call this an eclipse of Moon Knights, all swarming out. Meanwhile, the Cloak and Dagger's moving over here as well. The dash is really pathetic, frankly. But we're going to see how they do. Look at all those Ankhs. Oh, my gosh. Dude. It's just all these Moon Knights just throwing Ankhs in places. Okay. And it is the Elsa team up first to control. But the Cloak and Daggers immediately follow up. There are Ankhs everywhere. Ankhs like sand on the beach. It's going to find Ankhs in places you don't want. chafing between the legs and between the toes in areas you wish you didn't know existed. Cloak and Dagger with the team red right now. Elsa on the team blue. 100 groups of Moon Knights in Eclipse is crazy work. I feel like that's a good name. Dude, look at all the onks. All the health bars down there are all onks. It's a pretty good back and forth between the two, though. That despite the Elsas having a lot more of like value out of the team up, they're having a hard time just getting over to the zone. But it is really neck and neck right now. Both teams 80 to 80. Yeah, this is anybody's game here. Absolutely anybody's game. Blood Hunt Moon Knight in a nutshell. Yeah, real. Yeah, I want to see one of the Moon Knights actually use the team up. Oh my gosh, he actually used it. And it accomplished a whole lot of nothing. I really don't understand the concept behind this team up. Like, I guess it's an escape tool. No one dare touch point. Yeah. It's like a Venn diagram from some supervillain's PowerPoint presentation. Just don't interact with it. The overlap between you and death is just way too one-to-one right now. Yeah, no one's even touching the zone, dude. Like, it is just barren. Hold up. Let me go from the top. You can see, like, there's a bubble being generated around the zone. Finally, blue actually touched the zone. They're trying to move on to it right now. But, yeah, red is just, like a freaking white blood cell moving around to just eat them. The moon! Yeah, that's some big area control. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Cloak and Dagger team has an advantage here, but not by a long shot, not by an insurmountable total. Okay, Team Red's taking it back again. They do have a lead. Log trucks would be useful. I think Elsa in general is a little outshined by just the sheer number of Moon Knights, but it's not like she's like lagging, you know? Let's actually go find the Cloak and Dagger here and see how they're doing. Ult-wise, they're fairly close. In a fairly dangerous way here. Okay, ult's ready. But the moon coming down can be easily a shutdown for the Cloak and Dagger ult. Yeah, good for DTA to actually grab it and throw out. Go to a different area. Ult's coming down. Trying to punish the Cloak and Dagger. The ult's meaning a lot right now to this team. Blue has point. You could say it's a blue moon. And if red has a point, you could say it's a blood moon. Huge. Alright. Red is a couple kills away from taking this whole thing. I think it's a red victory. There it is. Yep, and it is Team Cloak and Dagger to finish it all out. Very well done. Surprised we won that, really? You think? You're surprised? It felt like most people were pretty confident you guys were going to take that one. But either way, congrats GG's. Closing out the predictions here. All right. Next up, it is Namor, who has team up with the Hulk for the Gamma Squids and the Luna for the Tidal Wave. All right, let's get rolling. Fish Boy. There's going to be so many squids, dude. It is going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet of calamari. So many squids. All right, go ahead and join on up, everybody. Moon Knight's personality is fighting for control, yeah. Meeson, let me have Hulk here, please. Brother, I'm going to press the random button just like I do for everybody else. Squid apocalypse. Yes. Guessing Star-Lord ain't happening today. Let me see. Who's next? It's not likely. No, it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, it's fairly unlikely at this point. I'm gonna say probably not. Frieza for Luna.
Frieza for Luna.
Tell you what, I'll give Frieza the Luna if I get to put Shooked on the Hulk. Do we have a deal? Still got 10 more DPSs. Jeez, yeah. Shucks. Hold on, I gotta hear it from Lucky. Let's hear it from Lucky. How do we feel about that? The DPS is taking longer than both tanks and supports. Who would have seen that coming?
I
True.
almost hate squids as much as I hate Luna.
Yeah. Honestly, somebody mentioned, oh, we got a deal. Okay, cool. Somebody mentioned that Thing and Namor are like just meant for countering, but I don't think that's a bad thing. All right, Shooked. Let's get Frieza in here. Where you at, Frieza? There you are. All right, cool. I got one open slot here on Team Hulk. Can't play Star-Lord, but work will come first if I must. Milk out. All right, see ya, Milk. I almost fell asleep. Damn, are my streams that boring? They're not that bad, are they? Damn, bro. You really be hitting me with that. All right, Team 1. You guys are going to be Team Luna. Team 2, you guys are going to be Team Hulk. 3:36 a.m. Ah, fair. Understandable. Have a nice day. We're almost done. Almost done wrapping up. 36 for me, yeah. I wish there was like, this actually moved earlier. This is I used to stream starting at like 6, like 5, I think it was. Yeah, we used to start stream pretty late. But yeah, I thought about doing more full-time stream stuffs. It's just, I don't really get the opportunity to play the game that much. Oh, predictions. Not as much as I'd like. Did I do that right? I think I did that right. All right, here we go. Team Luna versus Team Hulk. We got two champions on both sides here. Don't let Frieza's lack of champion icon fool you. Shooked moving out immediately over to the zone. Definitely going to get here first. Big damage down that lane. Very nice. The Squid's immediately getting established on the zone. Looking for anything and everything that he can grab and deal damage to. Taking his time. Got to be careful because he's going to get anti-dove very hard. Very nice kill out of Shooked. Meanwhile, Luna's also getting some kills in the back alleys here. Very nice using this cover. Very smart. Very well done. Oh, Shooked's getting set out of his Hulk mode. The Squids will be devastating. Damage being slung all directions. It is currently Team Hulk with the Gamma Squids in the lead. Luna should generally be the healer, but we know that Frieza is going to be definitely playing DPS Luna there. Yeah. Okay, now we're moving opposite sides here. Luna's now in control. Team Luna. Shook doing his best to try to dive into the back despite there being a metric ton of calamari waiting for him on the opposite side. Meanwhile, Frieza again just throwing hands with everything he's got, but getting squidded hard. So why would somebody enter first if you're gonna swap all the time? I don't understand the question. We've been talking about the first slot? We're swapping all the time so that people get a chance to join. Because it's a new lobby every time. Everyone gets a fair shot at rejoining. Lost my faith in Frieza on Luna when he made me lose 10k burritos. I'm actively betting against him out of spite. How does that feel, Luna? It is a fairly close game right now, with currently Gamma Squids mildly in the lead. But it is just a mere zone away from this thing being a swap. Yeah, Red's still doing a good job. Team Gamma Squid still doing a good job. Meanwhile, the wave of the Team Luna looking for opportunities to make something open up here. Here comes the ulties. Where's Shooked? Oh, he gets sent out of his Hulk immediately. Oh my gosh. He got a Monster Hulk and I couldn't even click over to his name in time. Frieza's actively having to play a support. What a timeline we're living in. Oh, big whale. Oh, big whale. Oh, big whale. Oh my gosh, and yet another whale. Oh my gosh, what a freaking entourage of whaling. Someone call Captain Ahab. Team Red with a pretty dominant lead. Moving into our last zone. Squid, the whales coming down again. Red's getting lots of kills in this zone, trying to get the actual cap of it. There it is. Yeah, the coordinated volley of whale mortar fire. Pod of Namor's running down the point, yeah. Zone's almost over, and it looks like that's going to be it. Yeah, there it is. Gamma Squid taking it. Congratulations. I don't know how to play Namor, bro. You just toss squids. I can't Namor ride the wave. Honestly, great question. That would be a great like upgrade to his team up. Just a little bit of movement. Just a little bit of movement. He has no movie. He does not have any movie. It's true. All right. Namor claimed another victim. Mostly himself here. Honestly, he is a victim of himself. Phoenix, you're up next. And we've got to team up with Hela for the Circle of Life, which causes the anti-heal. And causes a lot more sparks when it's upgraded versus the Rogue team up, which gives the dart between deal damage thing with the actual Phoenix Flame herself. So it's crowd control versus crowd control here, both approaching it from very different directions. So we'll see how this one goes. We're going to cycle lobbies. There we go. All right, go ahead and join on in. Cat's on my lap and my legs are numb. Help. Guess you're dying. Sorry. That's the carotid artery that you're slowly losing blood pressure to. That's going to surge back. It's going to be right in the heart, and that's just how you're going to die, and the cat's going to eat you. But it would be worth it because the cat's on your lap. Rip the leg, yep.
I want to be Rouge, please.
I mean Rogue, but yes, I can get you. Ashen, sure. Let's see, where are you at? Thank you for the fiber. There you are. There we go. How does Brimstone keep ending up at the top? I'm gonna swap him out. Let's see. Let's see. Who hasn't gotten a chance yet? Let's see. Mako mode. There you go. There you go, Mako mode. All right. Team 1. You guys are going to be the Hela. Team 2. You guys are going to be the Rogue. Here we go. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome. The color rouge, obviously, right. Gamble. Oh, yes, the gamble predictions. Yes, yes. I like the first time chatter is somebody saying poll, as in like do the prediction thing. It's funny. We need it. Avid gamblers, right. Dude, gambling is actually such a pandemic in the United States right now. It's crazy. There's way too much gambling. People destroying their lives over it, bruh. It's terrible. And it's like being marketed to like 18-year-olds too, man. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Alright, here we go. Tank with Rogue versus even more DPS with Hela. Let's see how it goes. Rogue moving around from the back. Yeah, smart, not directly engaging. Drawing out some of the fire, but Team Blue has a major lead on the kills so far. We got to start getting to the zone, though. The zone is going to be the big thing. Ooh, starting to take some damage, but Team Red, the Rogue team up, is the first to actually get it. Meanwhile, yeah, they are all over that zone. All over it right now. Okay, yeah, they are firmly in control. Firmly in control. Whoa. Taking L's where the enemy team will let them have it, though. Very nice out of Witch. Good job, good job, good job. To the death. Oh my gosh. Team Red is just destroying them. What? Actually just destroying them. What is going on? Look at the score difference right now. Oh my goodness, dude. I guess the Hela team up just can't really get any value. But damn, man. I think Red is going to take this before the second zone ends. Holy cow. All right, Red's able to get the next zone, too. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very swift game. The power of Dommy Mommy Rogue is quite the motivator. Mods, take his balls off. Castrate him. Just defenestrate and castrate both. I want both, actually. Okay, yeah, ults are starting to come down. Surprising that everyone's able to even get their ults off. These ults aren't just exploding midair. Lot of fighting in the backs of around the zone, not actually on the zone themselves. Yep. And this is guaranteed at this point. Team Red is going to take this. Unless Team Blue can take the zone right here, Team Red is going to take this before the zone is even finished. Ults are on deck and ready to go. Ults. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. What in the hell was that, bro? TPS diff. There is some kind of diff happening in there. Oh my goodness. One second here, chat. All right, sorry about that. I had to answer something real quick. All right, wow. Yeah, dude, single digits from most of the Phoenixes in here. Meanwhile, wow, even single digits. Oh, no, I'm looking at, yeah. No, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah, double digits all the way down. Oh, goodness gracious. Alrighty. Rogue diff. Yeah, Rogue was the difference for sure. Rogue is so much better with a bunch of grouped up people. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Punch was nasty. Yeah, that was just laying people out, dude. Rogue had the auto lock with the team up, so she's better there. Yeah, just even more consistent splash damage for sure helped out. Yeah. Agreed. All right. Next, potentially last, is Psylocke, who has a team up with Emma, which gives her the mental projection, the clone, or with Cloak and Dagger, which gives her the little invisibility healing field thing that she can do. All right. Potentially the last one, but we will be continuing to stream. We'll just be pausing this, continuing it on a different day. All right, go ahead and join on in. We got a couple more spots, it looks like. Both kind of ass. Yeah, both kind of just okay. I agree. I think the Emma team up's a bit better, personally. Let me get a prediction up here for y'all. Here we go. Solo ult merchant. If you're only getting one kill with this ult, you're doing it wrong. Don't underestimate the power of AoE damage in 18v18. For real, yeah. Can I finally be the anchor? It is first come, first served, my guy. It's first come, first served. What letter are we on? PS. Sigh. All right. My cat is now touching my balls. God protect my children. She's just warning you. I really hope. I know what? No, I don't know what to feel about that. The luck is hating me. Here, tell you what. I'll random swap. Here, wait. Two trick wonder. You want to be anchor? I don't think you currently are. Tell me how many times to press this random swap button.
Speaking of gambling, you see the Eric video how to beat a casino and glazing the casino while his audience is beast kids. It's disgusting.
I did not. Sadly, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, sadly that doesn't surprise me. That's something that's occurred. 7, lucky number 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yorking and No Name. All right, Yorking and Team 1. You guys get to be the Emmas. Team 2. You guys get to be the Cloak and Dagger. So No Name, you're Cloak and Dagger. Let's do this. Yeah, the gambling thing is insane. I actively will just avoid creators that take any sort of like sponsorship from like obviously gambling sites. It's just I'm not interested. I don't like it. And the thing is, I know they're not hurting enough. Like the creators that I tend to like end up on like YouTube Shorts feeds or stuff tend to be like the pretty well established creators. I know they don't need the money that bad. I know they don't need it that bad, because I can tell you, like, you even like at a mid-sized channel like ours, you're fine. Like, you can get decent, consistent viewership, you're fine. Even over here in California, like, the hardest thing for us is just taking care of a family and living in California. Both end up being quite expensive. But most of these people do not. And anyway, I don't want to go there. It's just very hard to see, hard to watch. All right, Cloak and Dagger versus Emma. Here we go. These zones are absolutely everywhere. I don't know if these zones are shared between the Psylocks where they can trigger them multiple times. I honestly have no clue. Oh, but Emma tries to get a grab and Emma immediately goes down. Okay, zones fairly close. Both teams are kind of wrestling for control over the top of it. Red in a pretty dominant position here overall. Once again, Emma is on Team Blue for us here. Very nice kills, very nice kills. Blue trying to take it back. Really trying to take it back. Dude, the Emma team up is struggling big time. Do the zones work between multiple? Does Team Red actually get to share each other's zones? Is that how this is working? I'm curious. Can I find somebody who's got like a bunch of teammates with them? Wow, dude. Team Red is kind of destroying them. I don't think it's the Cloak and Dagger. Because, like, no one is dying. We can't tell reality from fantasy yet because there's so many clones. Because Cloak and Dagger's team provides healing. I mean, true. But it's not that much. Right, let me find somebody. Let me find somebody to see. Let's see them take some damage. Somebody's being active here. Okay, he's taking some damage. Could pop the zone here. Yeah, it's not a lot of healing. It's really not a lot. That was like 20? Skill def? I don't know, dude. Okay, finally Emma has control of a zone. It's not looking good overall, though. Yeah, the Emma team is a lot more spread out, whereas Team Red is focusing hard down that center lane. Blue still in control of the space. Ults will be coming up very, very soon. We can get a pretty good idea of how much like value everyone's getting out of their characters by looking at the ults meters. Blues are pretty consistently on the 60s. Reds tend to be pretty consistently around the 70s or 80s. Yeah, ults are going to start coming out. Red, again, has another control. I think we're going to move on to a round 3. But it's not going to be for very long. Lots of damage here. Wow. Okay, Blue in control. If Blue can take and hold and basically just slow down the deaths massively in here, they have a shot. But with the pace that Red's putting up, I don't think that's going to happen. Ult's coming up. Oh, getting ripped up. Yeah, these ults are going to get a lot of value in here. Tons and tons of value. All right, final zone. Blue has to come back in a big way. They have a chance. It's not impossible, but it's going to be very, very tricky. They basically got to hold the zone from the beginning and not let it go. All the while doing a good job of keeping damage on the enemy team. Oh my gosh. Red wants the zone. They want it bad. Oh my gosh. Everyone is popping ults. Team Blue's trying to get the zone. Emma, get out of there. Oh, dude. Oh, Red almost has it. Red almost has it. Oh, but Blue's clawing it back. This is not what Blue wants, though. They wanted the zone immediately. The longer this is stalled, the more advantage that Red has, the closer they're getting to actually taking the W. Okay, Blue has control. Here comes the Cloak and Dagger ult out of Team Red. Oh my gosh. No, there's no way. Yep. Team Red has it. Damn. Holy crap, dude. What a freaking insane. Let's see, kill-wise, Red definitely, yeah, Red still had more. The healing that each of the sides had was really not a lot. Cloak and Dagger themselves, had 16k. Again, good, but not a lot. I guess it really just came down to the Cloak and Dagger being able to supply any sort of heals at all. Holy burritos. Yeah, did you get a bunch of burritos? Let's see how this went. What'd you guys vote? Oh, wow. Everyone had Emma taking that one. That's crazy. Yeah, some people are getting some big payouts here. Me and Troy representing the Psy Nation. Spent 100, got 1k from that. You should have put in more. Keep forgetting to place my bets, bro. All right, then. Let me get this here real quick. One sec. All right. Chat, that is going to be it for me today, but that is not it for the stream today. Everyone, again, say hello to Skelebro. Skelebro, you there?
Oh, I am. Hello.
All right, Skelebro here is going to be continuing on explicitly and exclusively on our Twitch. I'm not having him stream on YouTube. He only has access to our Twitch. So if you want to see and be a part of the TDT scrims, you need to jump on over to our Twitch. The stream is going to go down very briefly, and it'll come right back up. It's a very good time. It's highly competitive. It's like the most competitive that our Discord can muster. It's a lot tighter games overall. He's going to kind of just let you guys know what's happening, catch you up on what happened last time, and we'll go from there. We will continue this either Sunday or Monday, but check us out. We're going to be streaming on Sunday as well. So either way. Anyway, Skelebro, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, chat. Like I said, I'm going to be dipping here, but Skelebro's immediately going to be taking over. 3,